Works. What's going on, guys? I guess we're live. I'm the Jedi here with the Strange Spaceman, Doom Wizard, Remy Grayson, the Common Raider. Welcome to another Drunkcast. How's everybody doing tonight? Let's say what you're drinking.
I actually have to go next door to get a beer real quick. Since I'm at work, I have to go next door.
It's amazing to drink at work.
I'll be right back.
Okay, so
Hey
we'll
guys,
go on
what's
YouTube
going on?
and just make sure we're actually live.
So he's a tattoo artist and he's going to drink at work?
No, he's done.
Motherfucking life.
Yeah, don't tell him about his fucking life, bro. He finished his last tattoo. Hey, what's up, Mike? Strange Spaceman. I'm drinking fucking new flavor of lemon White Claw. Where's the camera? Here it is. It's delicious. Welcome to the Fiendcast, brought to you by White Claw.
White Claw.
I got black cherry, White Claw, since Steve's not here.
Steve
figured,
Steve got you guys.
Hey,
Dude, we murdered
Steve got
so
me.
much at C2E2. Between 4 people, I think we killed like 26 in
all right.
one night, which isn't that much because it's basically water. But still, it was a long night.
I believe it.
Well, I'll say what's up. I'm the comic raider James, drinking Jameson, of course, although it's pretty much empty. And then we got some Modelo because we're not allowed to drink Corona no more. So it's
Wash your hands.
And I'm the Jedi. I'm drinking my usual Angry Orchard hard cider. That's all I do now. I don't fuck around with that beer or hard liquor shit.
Real man here in this.
I think you were drinking vodka the last one we did.
Yeah, it was a big
right?
mistake. That was a huge mistake, bro. Oh god, I felt disgusting in the morning.
I feel disgusting every morning.
I wish Alan would have took us to his corner store.
Yeah, right. That would have been good.
There he is.
What are you drinking there, kiddo? Lone Star. Oh boy.
This fucking shit costs $5 from the bar next door.
Wow.
Because you bought it from a bar, so you bought a single beer from a bar. And what? Yeah, that's good.
There's not a corner store by us.
Wow.
It burnt down. Mysteriously.
Oh Jesus.
So what's going on tonight? What do we got to talk about here?
Nothing.
Man.
Nothing.
I don't even know. There's no plan coming into this as always.
I know, and I already started drinking a little early too. So.
What's up, Julio? What's up, Denthead Scully? What's up, Ant? Thanks for tuning in, checking out, stopping by. Oh man, yo. So
let's talk about.
Let's
go
talk
ahead.
about C2E2, man. How was it? Tell us about the con. What'd you guys do? What'd you guys see?
It was awesome. That's it. No.
And we're done. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Well, so many of the so many big artists still canceled. From I think like the Scorpion booth or Unknown Comic booth. I don't remember which one, but so that kind of sucked. But
Right.
pretty much everybody ran, I think, to the Scorpion booth, pretty much to get all the Cray variants.
Did they have? They had Claim Crane. Was he there?
Yeah,
signing?
he was there signing. Conker got a real badass remark of the Violator on a Spawn book. That was probably one of his highlights. I don't know. I got a couple commissions done. I know pretty much everybody got stuff from Scott Blair, so I think he's like probably loves us.
Yeah, we got like a shout out from him on the IG account, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, somebody's got feedback coming through. Who's that?
Not me. I got headphones in. Badass remark of the Violator on a Spawn book.
I mean,
Probably one of his highlights.
I'm not watching it.
That's my bad.
Erica. All right, good job.
I was tripping. I was like, damn, I'm hearing this shit twice.
So I mean, Matt, like we haven't talked much in person or been to a con together. So, like, when you go to a con, like, what was your what was your focus? Were you SIGs and art, or like
mine's
commission?
mostly always art.
Always
I don't
yeah.
I don't care too
Commissioned
much
art.
about signatures.
Yeah.
This was the first year I did commissioned art. I did from Scott Blair and then Mirica Adolfo.
Mhm.
I got her to do a rogue sketch for me. Steve's a bad influence, so I need not go to cons with Steve anymore.
Yep. Welcome to my shithole of a life.
I'm glad, even if he was here right now, I'd still say I'm glad he's east because I don't go to many cons with him. I've only been to 2 with him, and both times.
You've been to more than I have, and I've been to one, and he violated me there.
Yeah,
was it Baltimore?
Yeah, it was at Baltimore. Yeah.
I hear stories.
Yeah, you also have Sam, who like Stampede, and then you have Jay as well, like Ink Jedi as well. So when you're standing there looking at a book, and you have the 3 of them standing behind you, like yeah, do it. It's just like
Sam walking around with his phone, like checking GPA on everything.
Yeah, he's like the GPA. It's lower. Get it. Buy the book. You have to.
I remember I was sitting there with a vendor, and we're looking at a book, and I'm like, Sam, can you check for me? So he checks, and he looks up from his phone. He goes, he does this right in front of the vendor, and we just leave.
That's awesome.
Savage, man.
We had guys doing that too, but they were more stealthy about it. Like,
no, Sam don't go fuck. He has no time.
They'll be next to you or something, like step on your foot, so let you know or something. But
that's great. That's one of my favorite parts about going to cons with people. Because a lot of times you always find yourself that someone may know a little bit more about a specific kind of book. You know what I mean? So like, you know, if it maybe someone's more inept to like Silver Age like books or horror books or things like that, where you can always kind of lean on them, say, hey, I like this book. It's kind of out of my wheelhouse. What do you think? And then they'll give you like, it's not like they're gonna make you spend money on a book that's shit. You know what I mean? They're gonna want you to get the best deal you can. So that's one of the great things about going to cons with the guys in the club, because they really, really look out for you. And especially Steve. Like, he'll get you to buy whatever, but he's gonna make sure you get.
He's gonna get you a good deal. Yeah, he did that in Cincy. I went to Cincinnati Con, and he was there. He helped me get a statue bust for like $20-$30 less.
Yeah,
so, he's good.
Because, like, they'll stand right, you know, and this is a lot of members, but Steve especially, but they'll stand right next to you and haggle with you, you know. And then when you walk away and you're like, "Fuck this," they'll stand there and be like, "Come on, man, sell them the book, bro." You know?
Steve did that once. Like, the person gonna buy it walked away, and he's still like, "No, wait, come back. We can make it work.
No, we're gonna make this work.
We'll figure this out together." Kind of thing.
Yes, I think that's the only reason why he goes to cons. He likes to do it. Like, he doesn't even have to buy anything. He just likes the thrill of the bargain.
Oh,
he definitely gets a kick out of it, for sure.
Well, that's dope, man. It sounds like it looked like everybody had a great time. I definitely.
It was good to meet everybody that I haven't met before. We had Tom come in from the West, which was cool.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Ricky came up from the South. It was a good time.
I know. I think Jen was telling Mike, like, we're going next year, so like, get your ass over.
You guys should. I know Chris was wanting to go.
I want to go. My problem is, like, I work. I live in Vermont. Yeah, I live in Vermont, and I work at a ski resort, and this is like the busiest
peak time for you. Yeah,
the busiest time of my life right now. Like, and but I think, like, if I planned it enough ahead and say, listen, I'm fucking gone for these 4 days, that would be great. I want to do it. I would
like Alan to go. Like, take a break.
I'd like Alan to go anywhere. Alan, when's the last time you left Texas?
You guys don't want me to go anywhere. I'm gonna go to Heroes.
Where's that?
In North Carolina.
North Carolina, I think.
Nice.
Heroes.
Charlotte.
Heroes.
Yeah.
Oh, you said Heroes. Yeah. Okay.
Are you gonna wear a bandana with Greg?
Apparently, Steve's gonna go, and so is Tom from the West. So.
Oh, that's right. You were talking about this.
It's literally like right on my birthday, so I'm gonna go. I talked to my buddy. We're gonna drive. It's like a 17-hour drive from Texas to North Carolina.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
I want to go to that, but I spent a lot of money at C2E2.
Did you go to the art auction as well? That was the coolest thing to me.
I was the only one in our group that didn't get anything. It was not that I didn't try. It was a Ben Harvey piece, and it went a little more than I wanted to go. But the following day, which was that Sunday, the last day, he had pretty much the same print, still Rogue and Gambit, for $150 less. And so I was like, fuck it. And Steve saw it and he was like, yeah, you're going to do it. And then I walked away, but he made me go back. And that was my last. I was going to leave without it. And he's like, nope, you're fucking getting it.
Yeah, you're getting it. You're going to leave with it.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. It's got that little southern draw.
Yeah, Steve's a tough one, man.
He sweet talks you.
He's so convincing too, like freaking worse.
I don't like Steve. He's the one person I hate.
He's the one that what?
He's the one person I hate in this club. Everyone thinks he's so sweet. I fucking hate that guy.
James, you sick, bro?
Yeah, what's going on there?
I just told you guys I got the coronavirus. That's it. No, yeah, I've been sick for like a couple weeks now. Now it's just the lingering cough, but I haven't been quarantined or anything, so I'm okay.
That's all good.
Have you been tested?
No, I don't go to the doctors.
He has AIDS.
Man, like seven or eight of the fiends from C2E2, they all got like the flu A.
Damn.
So like they were all out last week.
And, I mean, you know what though? It's gonna happen though. Like
that's
at those
true.
Cons, you're always gonna get like. I got home from Baltimore. I was like, I feel like shit. I need a few more days off after this shit.
Yeah, it wasn't all the drinking or eating shit con food for 3 days, right?
So many tater tots, bro. That was the best part.
And churros.
And churros.
And churros.
I remember one of the nights we were at one of the Airbnbs. I think we ordered like $100 and something worth of McDonald's for everybody. Fuck.
Oh God.
Yeah, that was bad.
At Baltimore, we ordered like $100 and something worth of Chinese food too.
That would be bad too.
I was so out of it, bro. I sat at the corner of the bed to eat my General Tso's chicken and just watch TV while everybody was sucking. I was so gone. I was like, I'm just gonna eat my General Tso's chicken now. Oh man, we're definitely not staying at the hotel again.
So you guys got an Airbnb for this? You got one or two, and you all stayed together?
Conquer planned it out with a couple other people like last year, I think, and they got an Airbnb that was like 4 blocks away from the convention. I had a hotel. I had a room on site.
Yeah,
we stay at the Hyatt. But yeah, so we just walked over there, and the place was huge. It fit everybody. Like we could have all stayed there, but we ended up not. But we had Trevor, our football mouth from Canada. He was there. Like we had a big ass showing of people, man.
Yeah, I think that was that had to have been one of the largest gatherings.
We had 24 members.
Wow.
I think the West topped out at 20 when they had their most. I think that was WonderCon, maybe.
If WonderCon doesn't get canceled, we're trying to get it back.
I knew that was coming.
When's WonderCon? March?
There's gonna be a couple more international.
I was gonna say you got like 30 members alone in the West, so you'll probably do it.
Yeah.
And most of you are all in California, LA area.
It's April, I think, like 10th through the 12th. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
It should be all right, though. I mean, it's not like Seattle right now. Seattle's freaking. They have the outbreak right now. That's why they canceled Emerald City. Everybody was canceling. CGC canceled. Freaking. I think the only people that were going to go was Shortboxed.
No, Red Hood was going to go.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. If you don't follow him, you should. He made an epic post bitching at everybody about canceling.
I know J. Scott Campbell was going to go. He wasn't scared of no virus.
Was it true that Tom King and Mitch Gerard were wearing gloves and shit?
At C2E2?
Yeah.
Probably were. We didn't. I don't think anybody went over to see him. The Midwest has a.
The CGC graders weren't.
Certain people in the Midwest have a hate on for
I think they're
Tom
the ones
King
spreading the fucking coronavirus. It's a new fucking epidemic. It's a new. A new theory I just came up with. CGC graders are spreading the coronavirus.
Well, fuck, because I sent off a bunch of books, so I'm
They
fucked.
stopped wearing gloves, and they're going to cough into their hands and grade your book, and then you get the coronavirus.
Bro, what, that shit was funny as hell. People were like, what? The guy was like, yeah. Rifling through that fucking 80-year-old book or whatever.
Who gives a shit? That's the co-founder of CGC. That man's handled more. That man's handled more books than we've ever seen in our lives. Like, he's the co-founder of CGC. You know what I mean? Like that. He like.
It didn't bother me. I didn't care.
It didn't bother me. He knew exactly what
stop
the fuck he was doing.
commenting on shit. I hate you.
What?
Jay just keeps commenting and it keeps popping up, and I can't understand anything he says ever. I told him he has a fucking horrible accent. Something about people with accents. I just can't understand anything they say.
I think it's pretty sexy.
I had this fucking Uber driver last night from Afghanistan. He was talking to me, and I couldn't understand anything he fucking said the whole time. I can't understand accents, man. It fucks me up.
Wow.
Dumbass.
I couldn't understand. Well, it was crazy, man. He was like telling me his whole life story about how he was an engineer in Afghanistan. Now the army brought him to America, and now he just drives Uber. I'm like, that sucks, dude.
He must not have been a very good engineer.
Yeah. Your life is falling.
I don't know, bro.
Take him as an apprentice.
No.
Teach him how to tattoo. Teach him a trade.
Yeah.
The rule of two. One was me, and then my other personality. That's it.
The rule of two. There's me, and then my other personality.
Yeah.
It's still technically just one if it's just one person.
Yeah, that's not the rule of two. That's the rule
Just
of
me and me.
It's just me and me. My other personality has a different name, so there's two of us.
That makes sense.
I wish I had my fucking mask here. I'd show you the other personality.
Oh, thank God you don't.
Oh, Doom! Doom is the best personality you have.
My fucking Git mask.
Oh.
Yo, James, when are you gonna be selling your first Omega Reds? I heard it's a hot book now.
It is a hot book, man. I was thinking like, I don't know, $10 a pop, man. That's a couple $100 right there. But
I saw it for $4 at C2E2.
Do it.
How much of that collection do you still have left, James?
Fuck, 95%.
I gotta steal this shit. My wife's gonna be mad. Still has the whole collection.
Hey, you know what? I've sold quite a few, but I still have definitely like a shit ton left.
Is it because you want to keep them or because you can't move them?
I haven't even tried to move. What I tried to move, I did. The rest of it is like I want to press it. I want to hold it for fucking later, and like Gambit. I was gonna sell Gambit, and then I fucking see that oh, you should hold your Gambits because now he's gonna be in some shit, and I'm like, fuck, okay, now I gotta hold this book. But I need to do a CGC order for kind of
collecting for other people, James, not for yourself.
I know. Well, this isn't the keep, man. So, but I'm just trying to maximize my profit here.
It's Gambit, bro. Who gives a fuck about Gambit?
I do.
Surprisingly.
I don't like Gambit, bro.
But yeah, no, I do want to make I need to get up the stress, and I want to CGC, but
I don't like Gambit, bro. It's probably my favorite.
I don't like Gambit.
Who do you like? What heroes do you? Alan, what superheroes?
Let's just get this out of the way. Alan doesn't like anything.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, if I can figure out what he likes, it'd be fucking great.
What do you like, Alan?
Not Gambit.
Not Gambit.
I don't fuck with Gambit. When are they gonna have Channing Tatum play Gambit? And I'm supposed to be like, ooh, I'm excited about this.
No, you don't have to be excited about it. You don't.
No one's excited about it.
No.
What? Yeah.
I just want to try to hear him do the accent. That's it.
Yeah, that's gonna be fucking horrible.
I want to see how terrible it sounds.
I mean, that's one of the hardest things, right? Like if you think about like the character, like I think about when I hear that character, I only hear the fucking animated series in my head always and forever and for the rest of my life. And it's so specific because of that fucking accent. Like how and like That's probably why why Alan doesn't like him, because he doesn't like people with accents. So
I don't like
He probably didn't understand anything Gavin said when he was a kid.
Yeah, I was like,
That's why I hate it. He's like, what is this?
What the hell's
what
going on me?
it was like Charlie Brown. Wah, 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 wah.
Oh shit.
Oh boy.
Speaking of that, they're gonna have a ton of the voice actors for the animated series over at East Coast Comic Con. I mean, if that's still a thing by the time it comes around, but
Bro, these fucking voice actors charge way too much money for signatures and shit. There was they had the voice actor for Vegeta at
that's Chris Saban or whatever.
Yeah, that's Chris.
Yeah, it was like fucking like $45 for a fucking signature from him. And I was like, fuck that, dude. I fuck with Vegeta, but not for $45.
How much would you pay?
He's also the voice of
$10. $10, I don't know, bro. Not $45, like
42.
44 and 50 cents. I don't know.
Yeah, but everyone had the same accent.
Anthony, nobody cares what you're saying.
No, they were different. She's from Mississippi. He's from Louisiana. They had different dialects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One is like Cajun, like real Louisiana.
Yeah, his was Louisiana Cajun and like a little bit of French thrown in there.
That dude also had really weird eyes. Does anyone know why his eyes were like that? Was it because of his?
That was part of his mutant ability or whatever.
I
He had
feel
red
like
eyes.
that dude would have been way stronger if Mr. Sinister didn't operate on him. For
His
sure.
pink eyes?
He had like
He had
black
like
with,
pinkish red
red
eyes. Yeah, that was part of his
Isn't
mutant.
he like an Omega level fucking mutant?
Oh, an Omega level?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think he
Sinister did not.
was.
I think
But
he
Yeah,
was.
if Mr.
Sinister fucked
didn't,
with him.
if Mr. Sinister didn't like operate on him, he would have been Omega level for sure.
Yeah.
But Shizzle,
Oh, shizzle, ma.
Nizzle.
It's all kinds of cute girls on Facebook, bro.
oh, God.
Alan is recently single.
Hey, put that back up.
He's recently single, ladies
Anybody
and
watching
fellas.
this video want to have sex with me? Holler at me on Instagram. My name's right here underneath this little picture of myself. Let's fuck.
I'll be hitting you up.
Oh man, he's immune to coronavirus and AIDS.
And AIDS.
I got a small dick, but that motherfucker's fat as hell. Real thick. Real short, real thick.
Like Gambit's accent.
But yeah.
God damn.
Oh man.
All right.
This is taking a turn for the worst.
So moving on,
Mhm.
I got a question. So speaking about coronavirus, if you guys lived within the vicinity of the Pacific Northwest, would you be going to fucking EC's Emerald City Comic Con, or what? Would you be backing out? What do you think about all this stuff?
I would have went.
I would have
I
too. Got
agree.
mad deals.
It's only
I
really
agree.
bad though. It's only really bad like if you're really old or if you're really like a lady. Like if you're like our age, like it doesn't fuck with you that bad. Like it's easy.
Yeah,
Just,
no,
just wear a mask and wash your damn hands.
you don't even need to wear a mask. You just need to like just wash yourself, like take care of yourself. You know what I mean?
Fucking Vicks Vapor Rub around here in this area.
Vicks Vapor Rub.
Yeah, Vicks. I don't think that would work.
Drink
Yeah.
a Lone Star beer and you're good.
It's not any good. It tastes like water pretty much.
I figured if I doused myself in vodka, I'd be fine.
It's like water. It's cheap beer.
Just
Oh, man.
everybody had this at C2E2. We all had these.
I
Well,
work
I
for
mean,
like
there's-
a major retailer,
Have-
like a big box retailer. Dude, sold out of like Purell, disinfectant wipes, soap.
Yeah,
You still can find soap everywhere. It's like y'all don't wash your hands. Y'all just
We've sold out of it at where I work. I work at a
I got
Paper
some right here.
facility
I got
that
hand
sells.
sanitizer,
He's
Dermo,
accepting major keys.
got the major keys right here. Key collector app. Where you at? Where's this at? Mid grade, $10. High grade, $30. Low grade, $5. I got you.
Oh, man. Dude, I saw
Top 5, 10 hot 10 books of the right here. Dermex, bro. Got you.
back of the week. Back of the week. Right there.
Spec of
what were you
the,
saying,
spec of the
Matt?
year.
Oh, so I was on one of the Facebook pages that I follow, and someone put like a toilet paper roll in one of those pop collector cases, and was like $9.2, $200. Make your best offer. I got you.
It's mad funny. Dudes in the hood selling masks and shit. Like, yo, I got these 5 for $70. I'm like, what? Y'all making a killing.
Yeah, they are.
Fuck comics. I'll be flipping medical supplies.
Exactly.
Jesus.
I need to start being one of those extreme couponers instead of having soccer ass shit and ready to go.
I could see James at home cupping coupons and shit.
Right? I could. But yeah, no, it sucks that they got canceled. And you just, for me, it's like, think of like the impact on, I'm just assuming, but the impact on like everybody. Some vendors who buy to take to shows like this, expecting to have this great weekend and the income that it's going to bring in and all that. So it sucks for them. For everyone that was going and made travel plans, took off time for work, blah, blah, blah. But some people have to put in their work like in advance, and you can't, so now it's like, okay, fuck, now I'm off and, could have went to a different con or something like that. And
now I'm off. I'm going to save money. Oh, no.
That's crazy, bro.
I got to spend time with my family now.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys, have you heard or know if it's going to be reimbursed or just the tickets are going to be good for whenever they do put it on?
They said summer, so I think they'll just hold off or whatever.
Yeah. So what I've been reading is, or like seeing is, like the issue is they want to just want to have a new date, and they're gonna honor everything. But the problem is there's a huge con that goes on out there. I think it's called like SummerCon or something like that. And it's like the kind of like the only other big con out there. So now they're saying that they're going to have it around the same time. So what I've been seeing on like Instagram and Twitter and whatever is like dealers and artists and others saying like, oh, well, if these two are this close together, I can't be at both, or like we have to choose and it's going to be all fucked up. And so who knows? I mean, it sucks. It's not their fault though. Like they wouldn't have canceled this con if people didn't back out. Right. So the biggest problem is like vendors and artists and celebrities were backing out. So they got to a point where they physically couldn't pay to, they could not actually make this fiscally work to pay for the event. So they had to postpone it. Like, it's not their fault. It's the people who backed out, like, and get, you know what I mean? Like, that's my opinion.
I was talking to a guy. He works with me, and he went to C2 to help one of his buddies who owns a couple of booths. And he came back. He's like, dude, the guy he was working for, he made something in the amount of like $150,000 that weekend.
I bet there was like 98,000 people through the door, I think, that whole weekend.
I mean, you had books listed for you had multiple books listed for over $1 million at that con.
Yeah.
Like, this is not like,
I want to see it happen though. Like, I want to be walking the floor one day and see someone pull out $100,000 for a book. Like, I just want to see it.
I saw somebody pull out $1,300. I mean, that's not that much, but $1,300 for a book.
But I really feel like those.
That's a lot of money, bro.
$1,300 or $13,000?
$1,300. Still, I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't have pulled out that much for a book.
I understand.
One does that every week.
James. I mean, yeah. Like, I think once you get into, there's a certain limit where it happens in hotels and shit like that.
Yeah.
You're not, like, money's not changing hands on the floor.
Like the shit that Sam be going to. Don't tell nobody.
Yeah, right. He won't, don't tell nobody. Blueberry donuts. Anyways. Hey, I picked up a book. I want to show you guys.
All right, Mike's gone. Let's talk shit about him. Oh, fuck.
What'd you say? I just I've been getting it.
It's an Adam Strange book. Oh wow!
Like brand new. Like,
Oh wow!
Oh wow! Another Adam Strange book. I'm fucking pumped.
It's a fucking pedigree, actually.
Oh great!
Oh, very nice.
The only pedigree I care about is Triple H, bro. Pedigree. Yep.
What book was it?
X-Pac is actually my boy.
James is so.
Oh, very cool.
Ooh.
Showcase 5.
Oh,
Yeah. So first Silver Age of Grundy and origin of Dr. Fate and Hour Man and 8-0 white pages, and it's the Northland pedigree. So I won this at auction. I'm super stoked about it. It's fucking the cover. It's gorgeous. It's pressed out, definitely. So there's no room for growth in this, but it's still a great book. I'm stoked to have it. I can send it in for a new label because the new pedigree labels are silver.
I like that purple cover on that book.
Yeah, dude. The purple, and like I was talking to one of my buddies earlier, and like my favorite thing about this is like Grundy is so black and white and pale, and like there's, you know, like the purple and the green and the yellow all around it, and then like it just makes him like really fucking pop out. You can't see it.
Yeah, that's always been such a great cover.
So it's one of my I think one of my favorite pickups so far this year. Absolutely. So I'm stoked on that.
Beautiful. Just beautiful.
Just beautiful. Yeah, I got the Adam Strange behind me. Ta-ta!
No, I see it. Mike. You like Adam Strange, Mike? That's fucking weird.
I do.
Speaking of Strange Tales, man, I
like
read
all
issue
three,
1. It was
too.
great. What'd you think of Strange Tales, issue 1?
Adventures?
Strange Adventures. Sorry, I'm drunk, bro. What the fuck? Strange Adventures.
It's drunk.
Just a
I
little
guess
drunk.
I should break out the gin. I got a couple of little thingies.
I haven't read it yet.
I thought it was really good. I mean, I think it's not Adam Strange. Like if you read like Mystery in Space and shit, or like that's your there's not much Adam Strange out there, period. So most of what it is either like Mystery in Space or the few whatever issues they had for 52. So it's Tom King though. Like, so if you like Tom King, it's fucking amazing. Like the first issue was great. I read it twice. I mean, it's very reminiscent of Mr. Miracle. It's like almost like reading a like chapter 2 to Mr. Miracle with like same universe, just different character. The themes are very different, but the feel of the books feels the same. I liked it a lot.
I
thought it was, yeah.
I did too.
Anybody else? Nobody else read it?
I haven't read it yet.
I posted about it, but obviously you don't follow me.
I don't know how to read.
Yeah.
He just looks at the pictures.
Where did you post it, James?
I like these
posted
funny
Wednesday night because I actually I've been trying to catch up on reading, so I actually got home Wednesday and read it, and I posted because I had noticed that if you look at my post, I posted the dude's yelling at him, and he
I
has
don't want to look at the post. I want you to tell me about it. Tell me.
has the black canary shirt. He has a black canary shirt on while he's yelling at Adam Strange. And
Yeah.
you see the little rings around and everything, and I was like, okay, I noticed it my first read through, and I was like, all right, this little shit like that is, you know, I don't know if that's
Tom King, man.
or whatever, but yeah, that was cool.
He's
And,
got. Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was good. I liked it, and I agree with what you were saying about like a Mr. Miracle feel, like a chapter 2-ish or something, and yeah, it was good, and I like the different. It's got 2 different stories, and he's, you know, and like the variant. I love the variant cover and how it's that story is he this villain or is he a hero, and just the contrast between the two. And
Yeah, and of course we don't know what happened, right? So there's
That's fucking spoilers. Spoilers,
Yeah,
spoilers,
spoiler,
right?
yeah.
Like, what do you think about him going to Batman and he's like, "Here, take my gun," and Batman's
Yeah,
like, "I don't have time for this shit."
that was cool to see Batman pop up for sure.
It was very cool. Like, hey, I'm gonna get the world's greatest detective to investigate me myself.
Yeah.
And then he's like,
Really?
"Well,
Can your dog talk?
No.
Get him the fuck out of this shit. What's your dog?
Is it a 6-issue or 12-issue series, or do we know?
12 issue maxi series. Yeah.
Okay.
it's gonna be good. I can't wait. I can't wait for them to sign it with gloves on. It's gonna be great."
Ah,
Oh yeah. But yeah. And then I just hope that it takes off like Mr. Miracle did, so I can sell it and make some money.
Do you guys? So let me ask you a question. Everybody here have a poll at their shop, or
Yes.
yes?
I don't have a poll.
I do.
You don't have a poll?
I
Yeah.
don't. I read
So-
a lot digital now. To be
Yeah,
honest
no,
with you.
I mean, I read a ton through fucking Comixology. Like they're the unlimited. It's great. It's fucking awesome. But I have to drive an hour to get to my local comic book shop. I say that pretty much every fucking time I'm on the podcast. Anyways,
Right.
but now there's two comic book shops in that same town. So every time I go, I actually created a poll. What did that say?
He says screw Tom King.
Screw Tom King.
Who
This
was
is the way. It's Alex from the Midwest.
I like Tom King on Batman, but I like Mr. Miracle, and I'm not a big Tom King fan either, though.
I think he's good at particular kinds of books.
Yeah,
Like-
no, it's not. Yeah.
Batman ruined him for a lot of people.
Well, I think a lot of it is if there's already like with Batman, there's already like that mythology of Batman, and then he's trying to do something completely different with it, so it doesn't work out. But whenever you have like these less known characters, it's easy for him to fucking write shit,
Exactly.
I agree with that. I also think though, when you're double-dipping Batman for however many years and you put out 87 issues in fucking 3 years, like you're gonna miss a bunch of those issues. Like, look at the most creative, like best writers in long that have like long runs on Batman. Like, a lot of their issues are not hitting, or they're like single stories. Like, that's the thing that like comics have changed. They're not single stories every issue anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like long form stories. And he's trying to create this story over fucking 80 issues. It's not going to hit. But
I don't
that's
think
why
people have the attention span either.
I mean, I love him, and I couldn't. I mean, like, I powered through most of Batman because I wanted to get to the end, and like now I don't even want to read Batman anymore because fuck Punchline. Anyways,
So, well, hold on. So, segue into Batman because I read it, and I actually I read it just starting with the most recent ones with the whole Punchline thing, and shit, we could fucking sit here and rant about that whole shit because we didn't when it came out, but I like it. It's pretty good so far. The not Punchline, but just the last issue and designer and all that kind of stuff. It's interesting. I thought it was.
I'll give you like I think it's back to like the more like beat 'em up Batman. It's more like like there's like fight sequences and like it's more like that like traditional kind of Batman story you feel. So that makes it a little bit different because you've been reading this Tom King Batman.
This last week's 90?
90 just came out, yeah.
Yeah, you read it?
No, I haven't. I read 89 and I have not read 90 yet.
Yeah, so 90 like jumps more into designer and it segues off of Punchline for an issue and like gives kind of like a backstory about him. And I thought it was pretty good. And it was like not action, it was the story, but it was cool. And we'll see now because what she comes back, is it 92? I think she comes back to 92.
I think it's 92.
Yeah.
I don't know what happens. I know 92 is her first cover appearance ever.
Right.
And now there's a 1 in 25 ratio from DC. Oh shit. Which is happened in a couple of years at this point. So I'm petrified, terrified that DC is going to go down this rabbit hole that Marvel has gone down.
Are you talking about 5G?
5G. Well, I mean,
did you see what people were saying? Like after Joker War, they're gonna stop focusing so much on the Trinity, and focus a little more on like different characters and shit like that.
Yeah.
So what I think with 5G is going to be like 5G is going to tell the story, and they're going to get to the 5th generation, which is like the future generation, and it's going to be like you're going to have the people replacing the core characters. I think you're going to see like what's his name. In Batwing will take over for man, and all these other characters will
Yeah,
become. It's not going to last. Like,
There's
we know.
random people tonight. What up, man?
Hey, what up?
Yeah, I work
What's
here.
going
It's
Don't let him tattoo you. He'll fuck
on? Fuck your shit up.
Was that your Uber driver?
No, I'm just outside smoking a cigarette. I can't smoke inside the shop, obviously.
obviously.
Like the street that I work on, like it's usually dead during the week, but there's like nothing but bars out here. So like on the weekend, it gets fucking crazy.
Well, I appreciate.
I'm waiting for some crazy, like a car accident to happen or something.
I was just like smoking, like my computer's on top of my car, and it kept like making eye contact with me, like he wanted to have sex with me or something.
Well, you did say you were single.
Yeah. Nobody does, Alan. Don't worry. Nobody wants to. Just
This is my boss. You got a bunch of fucking
Good.
boss.
What up, boss?
He's like trying to peek. Oh, nah, I ain't talking to hoes. These are my hoes.
You wish.
Right.
Fucker.
Anyways, back to 5G and that bullshit.
So, I mean, I think like you're gonna have like this. These characters may be replaced for like you might have like Donna Troy is the new Wonder Woman for a while, and like all these other things are gonna happen, but it's not gonna last. We all know it's not gonna last. Bruce Wayne is Batman, like fucking like Clark Kent is Superman, and so on and so forth, and whatever it is. They're not going to reboot the whole series. There's no way. And they just fired Dan Didio, and he was the one who was behind the whole 5G thing. So it's like, what are they? Why are they really?
They're even gonna buy it. I mean, I won't.
What's that?
I don't even think people are gonna buy it. I won't.
I'm not.
I mean, if it's like if it's cool, like if it's a bunch of like awesome creators, and it's in the form of like Marvels, like Marvels is dope, right?
Right.
You know, so like the whole Alex Ross Marvels thing where like they tell the history of Marvels. Like if it's something like that where we get these generations of like the golden age of like Superman and Batman and Green Lantern and that shit, and then you get the Silver Age and they bring everybody in there and then they keep going, like that's gonna be fucking dope.
Right.
If they try and just recreate the story and redo the fucking
Hey,
whole
shout out to the New York Warriors. What's up, Joker? Met him at the comic swap. Good dudes over there. Check out their channel for sure.
That's good. Alan, Alan, what are you doing? What are you
I'm
doing?
just walking back into the shop.
Okay.
My laptop's about to die.
Were you outside with a laptop in your hand smoking a cigarette?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh Lord.
So now I just want to let you guys know I'm drinking some gin with some lemon and some White Claw all mixed together.
Mix it up.
Jesus.
But yeah,
What else you got?
let's talk about that whole Batman like 89 shit.
Like,
All right, go ahead,
what?
James.
And
Batman 89?
yeah, and all that fuckery.
Yeah. Tell me about it, James.
I can't remember the last book that like really had people like arguing and tripping over just how crazy that shit was.
Batman James?
Yeah. But like as far as how everyone was just the shops charging day of because they knew it was coming and they knew that they were shorthanded because they found out so late about it, just like everyone did. And the shops that were charging over and just dude, every Instagram was flooded with it. Every Facebook page I follow was flooded with just people arguing over is it right, is it wrong for them to do it? They're just trying to make $1 too, and just
So if you're talking about shops like selling for above cover price, that's one thing. But do you know like the whole thing that started? Like I talked to my shop owner and a few other, and like I listened to a bunch of podcasts and shit like that. And apparently, what like DC said, like here's these 5 books, and within these 5 books, there's going to be a new first appearance. But we're not going to tell you which fucking book it is. Like, so it can be Batman 89. It can be Hell Arisen fucking 3. It can be whatever the fuck it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there's these 5 books that they solicited, and you had to come in with like the final order cutoff, and they did not say anything. And then after the cutoff, that's when it was leaked that Hell Arisen 3 was going to be the first appearance or whatever the fuck it was. So like retailers had to gamble on these books. So the second they found out, of course they're going to fucking react to the market, because any person in a business knows that they need to react to the market and adjust. Like, I work in food and beverage. If I buy steak one week for $10, I can charge $30. If I buy it for $15, then maybe I charge fucking $50. Like, that's how business works. Like, this is just like, I mean, it's shitty that it comes down to this, but like, I don't know.
I've always been like shops could charge whatever the fuck they want for a variant. You could buy it or not. But when you're charging like above whatever the cover is for like a regular cover for a book on day one, to me I'm like, that's pretty shitty. But again, you could buy it if you want to, or not buy it if you don't want to.
Right? Don't buy it. Don't buy it then, right? But like, well, here's the thing. Like, how are they supposed to combat somebody who walks in and says, "Oh, you're only charging cover. Let me buy all 10 copies you have, and then I'm gonna go put them on Instagram or fucking."
I'll tell you what right now.
Why is that person accepted? Why is the person who walks into the comic book shop and buys 10 copies off the fucking shelf and then sells them, that's acceptable, but the comic shop who charges more is not acceptable? That's fucking bullshit.
I agree with you, but don't take over the people that have it on their pool. Like, don't take it out of their pool and then like that was happening a ton. Absolutely. I don't agree with that. But
that happened in my shop. They took it out of people's pools.
Fuck that comic book shop. Fuck that comic book shop then. Absolutely. That is so at both the comic book shops I have pulls at, I got both books. They gave me both covers at both shops for all those books and at cover price, because I've been pulling those books since they came out. Right. And that I agree with. If a comic book shop pulls it out of your pull list and says, fuck you, even though you've been buying comic books for 6 years off of me, I'm going to charge you $30 for this $4 comic. Fuck that comic book. I would cancel my pull and walk away from that comic book shop.
That's my bigger gripe. Like, I've seen it happen. I agree. You hear it happen. It's such a shit thing to do. Like, don't do that to your loyal customers who I'm sure spend more than whatever.
I don't think that's what people are getting upset about, because the people getting upset they don't have pull lists. They're walking into shops and getting upset that people are charging above cover price to them, to the new person that just walked in the shop. Like, I've never been here before. You have Hell Arisen 3? Yeah.
I mean, one of those ways you combat it, I was first limit your quantity, right? Like, I work at a spot where we get exclusive Funkos all the time. So what I do is I tell the flippers who come in, I say, no, you can only get one, and that's it. Keep it moving.
That's the way. Like, the shop that I go to, they limit stuff like that to just one per person.
Right. So, I mean, that's fine, dude. Like, one per person. Buy that cover price, one per person.
Well, and that's what I like. So, I mean, going back to what Mike was saying, so I don't like, you would think, why can't the shop do it, but the person can't? I don't like the person doing it either, and I don't think it's okay. And I don't think most people do, except for the people that do it.
Or the people that buy it, though. But the people that buy it do it. Like,
those people are just dumb in their own little world. They're all in their own little world together, though, right?
It happens. Like,
who buy it and the speculators who are flipping, they're all the same group of people, right? So for me, it's like we were saying.
They're not the same group of people, because people new to the industry or new to the hobby are coming in via Instagram and seeing people saying like, oh, this book is hot, buy it for $30. And that's what they're being introduced to. Right. And now that's what they know the fucking hobby or industry or community is about, is like, oh, look at what's hot. Like, so they're doing a disservice to people who are coming into it. You know what I mean?
And those people will learn, and they'll learn from their mistakes and all that. But I like when the shops limit it. I saw another one that was the shop had your history tracked of what you were purchasing, and if you had gotten like what was it, Hell Arisen? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Hell Risen.
No one was buying that, right? I say no one, but no one was buying that. And
I didn't even know it was a fucking book.
The shop was only like letting you get it if you had purchased 1 and 2 already, or when you came in to get number 3, you had to buy number 2 and number 1 also, because they were trying to engage to the readers, which is what a comic shop is supposed to do, is engage to the readers, not the speculators and the people who want to flip it and all that. It's for reading technically. So I like when they do stuff like that, and that I'm fine with. I don't like when they charge way over for it on a new book like that. I get, yes, the variants and all that, yes, fine. But a regular book, just because it came hype, I don't think it's right for them to just up it like that.
But let's make it clear. It's their right. You could do it, but you're probably not going to get any of my money.
I wouldn't go. My shops don't do it, and I wouldn't go to those shops. I mean, when I bought all the spawns,
you're talking about. Wait, are you talking about raising the price on a new book, or pulling a book from somebody's pull?
He's talking about raising the price.
I think both are fucked up.
Yeah, I disagree, man. I disagree. I can't get over that. Like, I went to my local shop on a Wednesday, which I never do, for when Batman '89 came out, and I recently did it again this week. But whatever. But I went, and he was just like, and it was crazy. Like, people that have never been to that shop in a place in fucking New Hampshire, in the middle of the woods, were coming out of nowhere, like trying to buy all his copies. And like, he's not dumb. He knew these people were like, hey, how many copies do you have? How many copies of Batman '89 do you have? Mm. Like, why would he do that? Why would you, as a logical human being, allow somebody to walk in that you've never seen before, has never bought a comic book at your shop, walk in and say, can I buy all 10 copies of Batman '89s? Like, no, fuck you. You can't. You can buy one, or you can keep walking.
If you're gonna do your dirt, bro, be smart about it. So that way, because people are gonna get mad. People are gonna get pissed. They're not gonna want to come to the shop.
Yes, I would
say you only got 2 copies, and then put the rest up on eBay. Don't let people see what you're doing. Like, if I had a shop, bro, and that was the situation, I'd just be like, oh, I only ordered 2 and put 2 out, and then keep the other fucking 10 in the back and then throw them up on eBay.
I'd be judging people. If I never seen you before, you ain't getting it.
Well, I mean, like, the shop I go to, he only had like 3. He only gets like 3 shelf copies of books. Like, he's not pulling hard. So like,
because a lot of those books came dinged up from Diamond or Error. Dude, when that Error variant was like, that Error copy was like, oof, bro. There was shop owners trying to chase down their fucking UPS drivers to get those books back. It's insane. For me, bro, I won't pay above cover for like a new release book ever. Ever. That's why, like, I think a lot of my personal focus, bro, is like silver, bronze, and that's it. Like, that's it. That's all I will pay above cover for. I'm not so much into variants anymore. I was down that dark road before, and it was bad, bro. I was trying to pick up every single variant, but at the end of the day, I'm just like, damn, hip hop, dude. Oh God,
they killed me.
They killed me too, bro. And now I'm just trying to upload it because it's nothing right now, I
still want all the hip hop variants in 9/8, and I want all the fucking horror movie variants in 9/8. I want every single one of them. I want them. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I wouldn't not have them if I could, but fuck, I can't. But I've focused like you said, you focus your collecting. Mm-hmm. I think Alan's dead. Alan, are you dead?
Yeah.
Oh, he's alive. Okay.
He's like, fuck Batman, man. I'm fuck you guys. I don't like Batman, right?
I don't like Batman.
I love it.
I hate Batman.
I don't like his accent.
You understand anything Batman says?
But yeah, that shit was crazy, man. It was crazy how they got people going. And in all honesty, we're gonna be right back here when 92 comes out, and that's the cover. And I mean, it's gonna be the same old shit all over again. So we'll see.
Man, a lot of that shit is hype. I mean, you think a year from now, you think that book's going to be as hot as it is right today?
Of course not.
Yeah,
No,
but it could be.
Unless they make a character though, like Batman Who Laughs. I mean, they made him important and they made him a character. If they do the same with her, it'll stay this way. If she just becomes another random ass character introduced and then disappears, then yeah, it's gonna drop fast. So it depends on what their plans are. And right now, no one knows what those plans are. So
a Teen Titans 12, which is the stupidest book in the world. What is it still fucking sell for?
I'm looking right now.
I'm about to look.
I mean, I haven't looked in a while, but
it's like an $80 book still.
It's gotta be
in a 9.8 though. No, let's talk about
9.8 PGC. Last one sold for $319.
Still a high ass book because they made him important. He's got the fucking action figures and statues and all that. If they do the same with her, it's gonna be a hot book and it'll keep being a hot book. If they just kill her off like everyone's kind of hoping that they do,
I think it'd be awesome if Harley killed her.
Yeah.
I think it'd be hilarious.
Have you guys heard the rumor that
she's a tranny?
Yes, yes. She's the first transsexual whatever.
Yeah, supposedly she is, or he is. It is the character that was obsessed with Batman and went so far to kill his own parents or some shit.
Yeah.
It was early in the Tom. It was like in the
Tom King. It was early.
Yeah.
So I have it here because I screenshotted it for this conversation.
Yeah, it was Michael something, wasn't it?
Batman 38 from the Tom King run. First appearance and origin of Matthew Warner, a boy obsessed with Bruce to the point of having his parents killed. And at the time of my screenshot, it was like 367% up. And it's all because the only reason why they're even saying this, I guess, is because James Tynion said that she is not a nice guy. So people were like, guy? What the fuck?
Yeah.
And then it turned into this shit. And it's like, what the fuck, dude? Oh, man. It's terrible.
Well, I saw a very explicit, very ridiculous a fan art of her as was not
with a dick.
It was ridiculous.
With a PP.
Wow.
Pee-pee. You sound like my 3-year-old.
Like a PP. Oh, guys, if you're watching, I'm gonna put something up right now, real quick. So go check out the Spider-Man booth. They are doing a team up with the Comic Book Fiend Club for charity. You get $10 off one mystery box with the code CBFC. I bought a box. I know a ton of people have. Their big giveaway this time is a Hulk 181 6.0, right, James?
Yeah.
6.0. So go get one right now. I did. I hope I get it. And SpiderManBooth.com. Discount code CBFC. Go now and get yourself a mystery box. I'll do a live unboxing of mine.
If you put in the code former CBFC, you get.
Oh Jesus!
Alan is the club Grinch.
That's my
shit.
That's my one jab. That's it. I'm not gonna say anything.
What's in the box?
Book, bitch.
What's in the box?
Just books, and then the big. It's supposed to be what, more than $30? The books they put in there.
Yeah, they're supposed to be worth over 30.
Over 30.
I hear there's a Boogeyman in the box.
There's a what?
Boogeyman in the box.
Boogeyman in the box.
You might get some Corona in the box.
Who's the boogeyman?
Boogie is Boogie's Bug 718. He's in these chapter. He's kind of an enigma.
Yeah.
More like an enema.
He's a tiger now.
More like an enema.
You know what? He did do a pretty nice Lion King piece that I really appreciated because I fucking love Lion
I
King.
know, dude. You got to show us that photo, bro.
I don't know why he didn't send me one yet, but whatever.
Hey guys, you know what I got? Girl Scout cookies.
Nice. Moas, my favorite. You know what I've been reading that I've really been enjoying? X-Men and Fantastic Four.
I haven't read it yet. I need to read it.
You kind of really see how much of a bad bitch Susan Storm is. Susan Richards is. I'm sorry. Yeah, dude. Like, it's so well written.
I only read the first issue, but
don't want to spoil it, but it's really, really good. I'm really enjoying it. Like, man, when you're a mom, they roll her role as a mom just really, really well. Like, just so badass. Like, you got to read it. Like,
they wrote her.
What's next?
They wrote her as like a mom first, a superhero second.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
And
it's well written.
She's like, no one's taking my boy, and it goes on and on and on. It's
I got to read it. I pull X-Men, so I've been reading that. Have you guys been reading X-Men?
I'm catching up.
I'm trying to catch up. That's my main pulls are all X-Men. That's pretty much all I do.
Like Hawks and Pox, you guys read all that, right? Finished all that? Or yeah.
Which one?
Like House of X and Power of X.
Oh, yeah.
He calls it Hawks and Pox because he's a fucking...
I heard Hawks and Pox.
I didn't know what he meant either.
X gonna give it to you.
Suck my
I got it. I got it. That's good.
Hawks.
It was really good. I was hesitant about like after House of 10, whatever, and all that stuff about the new run, the first few issues, but now it's like starting to. It's like a sex cult.
It really
X-Men
is
a sex cult, and it's fucking awesome. And they're
really
just killing people, and they don't give a shit about anything.
I like Marauders. I think that's the best one.
It's fucking awesome. I think it's great. Marauders
is a good read.
I don't understand why you're like in a pirate boat, like you have like fucking spaceships that can go into outer space, but still, it's fucking fun. It is awesome. It's great.
Well, that's because Kitty can't use the portals or whatever. Yeah. So she's got to use a boat because the world is apparently more water than anything else. I will
say Valeria Richards calling Dr. Doom Uncle Doom is probably one of the funniest things I ever fucking read in my life. She's like, I know Uncle Doom's a bad guy, but still, he's our uncle. It's so shitty.
We have
I love it.
In this club.
A what?
He's dead. He looks dead right now.
But I think he got
I'm giving you that side eye.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just tired, man. I drove like an hour away from where I live yesterday and had sex with this girl. I had to like get up super early this morning. And fucking like, I had to like leave her house at like 6.
I woke up at 5:30 with my fucking child this morning, bro.
I had to like.
It's daylight savings times, by the way. So we're all losing.
Lose an hour because it's gonna go forward.
For me, it's 10:30. It's 11:30.
What?
Which means I gotta fucking wake up at like 5. So suck a dick about being tired.
Once you go home, you're clearly not tattooing anybody. So
yeah, but if I have like a 30-minute drive home, so if I had left, I would have missed like 30 minutes of this.
Of you sitting on camera saying nothing? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That would have been painful.
Let me live my goddamn life. Those people that I showed y'all whenever I was outside came inside, and they're like, the guy was just completely fucking stoned. He's like, "You guys do tattoos here?" Like, yeah, dude. What do you think is going on?
Tattoo a dick on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right here on his forehead.
Just a big old weenie.
Tattoo a dick on his dick. There was this time I had to tattoo this 75-year-old dude's dick, the head of his dick. And in order to get the head of your dick tattooed, you have to get your dick hard. So he went into the bathroom. You have to get your dick hard and throw a fucking rubber band around your dick so it'll stay hard. So he goes into the bathroom, comes out fucking half chub, Winnie the Pooh. Like, he's not even wearing pants. just fucking chubbing it around the fucking tattoo shop. It was gross, dude. I'm just telling you now, you never want to see a 75-year-old dude's dick.
Wow.
Never.
Or just a dude's dick.
I don't want to see anybody's dick.
What the fuck? Why would you specify a 75 just a dude's dick? I don't want you to see.
I take showers at the gym, dude.
What you meant to say was you don't want to see 75 dicks.
Wow.
Every day of my life.
Here, like, hey, bro, this is gonna
Like,
take 5 sessions.
A 70-year-old is fine, but a 75-year-old, no.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something. Do you charge more to like tattoo somebody's dick?
Oh yeah, for sure. It was a lot like
Tattoo my elbow.
the tattoo probably took like 5 minutes, and I charged him $300. Just it was like a spider like this fucking big on the head of his dick.
Did he at least explain why he wanted to do it?
He just
Did you hold it like this? Did you hold
No,
it?
Did you hold his dick?
I like
his dick
over
and
the
tattoo on it?
that,
And
and
then
I
I go.
He was like, we gotta lube it up. We gotta lube it up a little bit.
How do you did you hold it like this or like this? How did you hold it? Like this?
Yeah, I honestly didn't hold it. He fucking like scooted like
You
all
just
the
put it
way-
right in your face.
he, like, scooted, like, all the way to the edge of the table and like had his like weird
We've
body.
just
like,
reached a
come out.
new level, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations.
It was fucking gross, dude. As soon as you get hit in the fucking with the fucking tattoo machine on your dick, your dick just crawls back into your body. So it was
I could imagine that would.
it was
be
not
miserable.
fun at all.
Oh God, that's brutal.
Yeah, it was.
I
It
mean,
was
at
probably-
75-year-olds, like
It was
just
probably
fucking,
a lot less fun for him than it was for you, though.
Yeah,
He was
that's
kind of
horrible.
weird, man. He may have been super into it. I don't know. He was kind of a fucking weird dude.
Was he circumcised or uncircumcised?
Oh, he was totally circumcised.
So you had to
makes
peel it back?
That makes it easier, I guess.
Yeah, it was fucking gross, dude. It was super gross.
You hold it back with a painter's tape.
Yeah, it was fucking gross, dude.
Oh man. Wow. I don't even know where to go from there.
I like it. Let's just keep going.
James is turned on. That's why he can't talk right now.
Yeah. Well, I have to go take a red one out break real quick.
Think about his next dick tattoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
James is-
So, what cons do we have coming up there, Jay? Super
Uh,
mega Jersey Super Con, mega
Super-
Jersey Super Con.
I don't know. Let me see. I put it here somewhere so I can remember it.
I'm not going to be there, unfortunately. I'm super
I
bummed.
wish I would. I wish you were. It's a Super Jersey Comic Book Expo. We're gonna be doing some filming there. We're gonna be having some books for donations to some charities, comics for our military, and comics
My
for our
Drunkcast,
future.
I heard.
Yeah, we're gonna probably.
Just joking.
Probably. I gotta be up at 6, so I'll probably be drunk by 7. And then yeah, so we'll be there all day long. It's the first time for this event happening, so I'm hoping it goes well.
So is this the first time for the con, you mean? The whole con?
Yeah, this is a brand new con.
And where is it in Jersey?
It's in the Bellworth Center in Howell, New Jersey. It's like
By the
it's where
Jersey
like
Club?
they did. Nah, definitely not.
Then I
That-
don't know where it is.
So March
so in
21st. I'll be at this week. I'll be doing a thing where we are giving away 2 tickets to people on IG who want to come. I'm so drunk. Hold on. So we're giving away 2 tickets for the con. It's
Yes.
going to be a thing where like you repost, you follow, and then you're entered to win 2 tickets for the
Yes.
show.
Repost,
that
follow.
day. Yeah, all that good stuff. Eventually we'll figure it out and then we'll throw it on there. But it's gonna be held. It's a guy named Paul Brown. He started on YouTube with a channel called Comic Trips, and he's a really good dude. Awesome. He's a great collector. He collects a lot of stuff, and so he and his boys got together and said, "Hey, let's do a convention for South Jersey," and so we're gonna have a ton of people there. We're gonna hang out with Mike Zapzik from the Comic Book Men. He's gonna be there. I don't know who else. I'm trying to see how many relationships I can destroy in a single afternoon.
Hey, I love you guys. You did my pride. Bye.
See ya. But I can't wait. It's gonna be definitely a fun con, and I hope a lot of people turn out. And then WonderCon maybe is happening,
Maybe.
but
To be
still in there.
announced, right? To be announced.
What are you guys worried about? The AIDS virus?
Coronavirus.
Oh, coronavirus. That's what it
Who
is.
knows if it's going to get worse? If they canceled ECC, then who knows?
Who
I mean, it
knows?
is a month away, so I would hope in a month we're not still talking about this shit, but I don't fucking know.
You know what's crazy? I'm thinking about. Emerald City was supposed to release a ton of exclusive, like pops, comics, things like that. Now I know for a fact some people got these exclusives in their stores. Like I know my store has them. So I wonder if the prices are going to jump on these things too.
Probably, right? 'Cause now they're more exclusive, right? So
They have to be.
and
I really wanted that glow in the dark.
I'm about to be rich.
I mean,
if you determine the price at that point too, right? So I mean, put it up there. Get that bread, boy.
I'm about to get paid, fellas.
About to get paid in full.
Yo, someone reach out to Steve.
yo, I got that coronavirus pop, bro. You want that shit?
See if Steve wants to be cool. Come on.
Come on.
Steve who? Steve
Rob,
Alec?
really, Rob's in the chat. He's probably gonna say that he's at work.
Pass on here, Steve.
Steven. Did you grip the base of his dick so it didn't crawl back into itself?
That should be our next giveaway. It's like you win a fucking dick tattoo by Alan.
That's a hell of a deal, though, honestly. I think people will jump all over it.
Yep.
James, do you have any tattoos?
No.
Remy?
Remy's muted. He doesn't know it yet though. Should have
Shit.
left him.
Maybe I can unmute him. I'm trying to unmute him.
We good? We
Yeah.
good?
You have
Yeah,
any tattoos?
Just one. Just on my arm.
The fuck is that?
Circles.
Like a top of a tooth sock back in the 80s.
That would be awesome. No, it's just a design I saw online. I was like, hey, I like that. I'm going to get that. So I did.
Go ahead and go back on mute.
I'm waiting for James. I'm waiting for James to get his first tattoo, man.
Why were we muting people last time? I can't remember.
I don't know. I think just because we could do it.
That shit was fucking hell.
And then we started talking about Oprah. Like, it didn't make
It
sense.
was banning in the chat, right?
I wish. Where's
We can ban
Booty?
people.
Oh, yeah, you were banning people in the chat. Never mind. Yeah.
Oh man, fucking time out in the chat.
Where's Booty? Booty Meadson.
I don't know.
Booty's on I think he's went on a date with his fiance. I think they saw Black Widow or some shit. Or not Black Widow, something else. There's a picture of him on Facebook that he sent in the chat. It's him and her with the Black Widow. I don't know.
That's gonna be a good movie. I can't wait for Female Taskmaster. It'll be fucking great.
I told Alan I'll give him $1 in my respect if he's right.
I'll fucking kill him.
How crazy was it that shit showed up after we talked about it? After Greg made a post over Alan's post.
That is nuts.
Yeah.
I bet it'll be Rachel Weisz's character. Her mom or whatever. Or her surrogate mom.
All right. So next subject.
Oh,
Next
God.
subject.
James doesn't like talking about women.
No.
Dude, you know what I saw the other day? Did I send it to you guys? I went to fucking Farmer Boys. They changed their name to Farmer Girls for fucking Women Appreciation Month. This is some bullshit.
What farmersonly.com? What are you talking about, bro?
That's all I heard.
I'm
Farmer
lost, bro.
Boys. It's like a restaurant, or Farmer Bros or Boys or whatever. It's like a fast food burger place, and it's Women Appreciation Month. So they changed their name to Farmer Girls, and I was and they even they're advertising it, and I'm like, this is some
That seems almost more demeaning.
fucking. But I still ate it, but fucking bullshit.
Moving on, James.
James is this generation's Al Bundy for sure.
What are we talking about next?
I don't know, bro.
No, I
Oh,
am excited
let's
for-
talk about
So.
people we want to see on the big screen. Everybody thought that fucking Christian Bale was going to be Beta Ray Bill, including myself. Apparently, he might not be. So,
No, yeah, he's going to be the villain.
fuck. That
I don't know who
sucks.
the villain is, but it was
No one
confirmed
knows.
apparently.
We don't know. But
It was confirmed by Tessa Thompson that he's going to play the villain in that movie.
The director who said that he will be a villain in the next Thor movie, right?
Oh, the director said it too?
Oh,
How you pronounce the director's name? Tawiki
the writer or the director?
the most recent news is because Tessa Thompson said it. The actress.
Tessa Thompson is Valkyrie.
You said it. The actor said it.
I don't believe it. What's the director's name? Tawiki?
Taika Waititi, something. Australian.
Iwahati or something. I don't know.
I think he's New Zealand, actually, from New Zealand.
Oh,
well,
he did that.
Similar.
He did that Nazi movie.
Jojo Rabbit.
Jojo Rabbit was pretty fucking good.
Yeah, it was
pretty funny.
It was amazing. You guys watch? So let's talk about movies, right? You guys watch Parasite yet?
I want to.
I did.
So good.
It's weird.
Fucking good.
But it's good. It's interesting. The dynamics, the imagery, and the story is really, really fucking good. It's crazy. The shit happens that you don't even expect.
You guys, have you ever are you into Korean
Yes, I am.
horror? Okay, me too. Good.
I've only seen one, and it was that zombie movie.
Train to Busan.
So
Yeah.
Matt, Audition or
I didn't. I've seen older ones. My favorite one is I Saw the Devil.
oh, awesome. Yes.
That's my favorite one, and I don't remember a lot of the names of all of them. But there was a time where they were all on Netflix. I watched
Old
all
Boy,
of them.
right?
Old Boy, yeah, the original Old Boy, 10 times better than the American remake. Except American remake has Elizabeth Olsen's titties, so there's that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
You do get to see your titties.
I've seen on Pornhub a couple times.
Yeah, Paris. I mean, the thing about it was I saw it. It was for rent, and I was like, "Fuck that! I'm just gonna buy it and I'm gonna watch it." And I watched it 3 times over 2 weeks, and as you start to it just got better each time. It was like a Korean. This is gonna be a mouthful. It was like a Korean Quentin Tarantino movie. That's what it was.
Oh,
that's what it felt.
A good comparison.
I mean, it wasn't like the. It was about a family and shit like that, which is not Quentin Tarantino. But at the end, I don't know. If you watch it enough, you'd understand what I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, I understand the point. It's like one family tries to integrate with another family and pretend they don't know each other. I understand.
But it becomes
the plot.
It explodes. That's what I mean.
The climax is really good.
Yeah,
right.
dude.
It's the third act or whatever.
Yeah. Quentin Tarantino movies is exactly that, the climax, right? So it's like watching a stripper and then going immediately to fucking just climax. It just happens. It's
Attention now.
and then it explodes. And Parasite was very much like that.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things. Hell, I even watched the fucking Oscars that night, and they won 6 times. It was insane.
Oh yeah, they did win.
What is it on?
The Oscars?
No. The fucking movie.
Parasite.
Yeah.
Is it Amazon Prime? Maybe you can buy it.
You can rent it anywhere.
Batflix.org, see it for free.
Mm-mm-mm.
What do you watch? Do you have an Apple TV or do you watch?
I have Netflix. I got fucking.
But what do you watch? What's the platform, the device that you use? Do you use Apple TV? Do you use
the Apple Watch?
No, what the fuck?
Do you have a Fire Stick or
I have a fucking Samsung phone and a Samsung TV?
All right, well, I don't know.
Dude, hey,
you Google it, find it myself.
You could probably go to Pornhub and type in Parasite and it'll be there in its entirety. No, you say that's a joke.
When they had
Star Wars, all the Star Wars movies are on Pornhub.
Nice. I know that they had Avengers on there. That was fucking awesome.
Yeah, they had Avengers. They had all 9, or 8 at the time. Star Wars movies.
Pornhub, they'd be wilding out.
No, it didn't have the whole movie, but it had the ending battle scene. Someone put the ending battle scene on the Pornhub.
That's awesome.
So you can go there and watch like an entire movie on Pornhub?
Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes.
Robert says he uses a Zune.
Because some of the best comments were like, I came here to jack off and I just watched the entire Star Wars trilogy. Like,
Oh,
the fucking comments are amazing.
Those new ones I could.
The new ones sucked. I'm sorry. I didn't like them.
I thought some of them were. Oh, some of them were. Oh.
Say it again.
Some of them were. Boop, and some of them were. Boop.
We gotta like take that clip. We gotta find a way to just frame that clip out. And just that's one right there. Just boom. Oh man. Yeah.
I wonder how many downvotes we have. Let me look.
How many what?
Depends on who's watching.
Yeah, for sure. Sorry,
Castlevania is out, bro. I gotta watch that tomorrow.
We didn't advertise this one very well because we didn't think we were gonna make it.
What?
The Drunkcast, like we didn't like.
Oh yeah. It's been a mess. This Jersey Con, I'm probably just gonna be by myself, me and Jen, and then some of the members that come, but it's probably just gonna be me. Like, I don't know if I could go live. I don't know what the fucking deal is. I'm gonna try.
Oh, you got the new flavors. They're not here yet in St. Louis. I can't find them.
I still haven't tried it.
You still haven't tried it at all? Mm-hmm. None of it.
I'm not a huge fan.
It keeps you real hydrated, man.
I'm not against it. I haven't. But honestly, all the alcohol we have is because we had a party like a month ago, and you just get fucking leftovers of fucking beer and alcohol, and that's what I got. So I haven't had a reason to go to the store and go get it.
I literally had to go today because I had none.
And now Bud Light Seltzer trying to compete with it?
Yeah, dude.
It's not bad. Bud Light Seltzer's okay. I had mango and black cherry of that last night.
I feel like some members are feeling like you're talking blasphemous right there.
Dude, I sent it to Steve that I was drinking them, and also Tom from the West, and they were like, I go, is this considered cheating? And they were giving me shit, and I was like, but it was 2 of them for $6. It's half off. That's a good deal. But so Tom was like, yeah, I wouldn't have passed up on that.
That's crazy. That's cool.
But also being from St. Louis, where Budweiser is, yeah, they've taken over the fucking city. It's everywhere. They're trying to push White Claw out, I think.
Never happened.
No, hell no.
You can't even sell it in your own town. You can't sell it at all.
White Claw is more of a fad. I'm convinced a lot of people don't like to drink it, but it's cool, so they drink it.
So here's the thing about White Claw is like it's owned by Mike's Hard Lemonade. It's the same company. Mike's Hard Lemonade is one of the like oldest running malt liquor beverage producers in the United States, and they've like mastered the art of what they do. And it's like they dominate the market. They're just it's like unstoppable. Like nobody's gonna drink Bud Light Seltzer like in the long term. Whether seltzers, I mean, it's.
Hey man, have you watched those XFL games?
No, I haven't.
If he hate me isn't on it, I'm not watching it.
They celebrate and shotgun.
Are they a sponsor?
Yeah.
After every game, whoever wins the game gets to go to the Bud Light Seltzer room, and then they celebrate. Instead of beers and champagne, it's fucking Bud Light Seltzer.
Do they still get to pick their own names on their jersey?
No, they actually use their professional legal
Even
names.
though, listen, He Hate Me was probably the best name ever.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
It's decently entertaining, but like the St. Louis Battlehawks, one of the guys on that team, he went in and he bit the actual top off of the Bud Light Seltzer. Like he didn't just shotgun it. He bit it with his teeth, pulled the entire thing off, and then chugged it. It was insane.
Yeah.
And it was the most manly and not manly thing all at once because it was a fucking seltzer.
There was that one dude that like ran to the stands and he had the touchdown ball and he fucking gave it to one of the fans in exchange for some of that shit and then just fucking drank it.
Yeah. And then another time they did it with like Girl Scout cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Like somebody gave the player Girl Scout cookies, but the hockey players did that shit first. They were trading Thin Mints and pucks. It was down in Dallas. I think it was Ben Bishop. They did it first.
I want some Thin Mints so bad right now. Now that we've been drinking and shit.
Well,
I like how how Mike like totally went like fucking spokesman on White Claw there for a second. That was beautiful. That was.
Well, he's not wrong.
I mean, he got me convinced to go buy it now after that spiel.
It's good, man. White Claw, I mean, they know what they're doing, man. It's fucking they have the market cornered. That's what happens, you know what I mean? And it's like I work in the industry and I see people who drink. I'm myself is somebody who like I drink IPAs and stouts. I love beer. I love wine. I love spirits. I love all that shit. And like I drink White Claw now. And it's like crazy. Because I can't drink fucking super heavy double IPAs. You know what I mean? It's just not gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm already fat enough, bro. I'm eating fucking samosas.
As you're eating a Samoa.
Whatever the fuck time it is. Samosas, yeah. Samoas.
Samoa. Jason Samoa.
Great.
I want a samosa.
Samosa.
That's some delicious Indian food. Samosas.
Yeah.
Like the little fried fucking things with beef and sweet potato and shit like that. Delicious.
Love it.
Anyways, comic books.
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
I haven't bought any. I've been buying omnibus like crazy though.
So tell me, so you've been buying omnibuses, but like tell me about you bought a big collection recently, right?
Oh fuck.
Go watch that video. I sit with James for 2.5 hours and we go through it all.
Do you guys have do any of you buy collections from people? Do you like try?
I've never done it yet.
No.
Never.
Because of this one, I don't try anymore. I still got to go through this one, but I would like to. But I've only done like a couple of small ones, like seen people on like Facebook or whatever, and just kind of loading off their collections or something like that. Like I don't actively search for it. Like I'm sure you could find them on fucking online and Craigslist and all that shit. But so I've seen a couple of small ones. Family friend had to sell off their dad's when he passed away, so I did that one, and then this most recent one was the biggest one. So
that's always a tough one, right? Like my dad died and he has all these comics. What should I do?
And then you lowball him.
Just give them to me. That's okay. Listen, you can't sell these. Like you'll never be able to sell these. Just
right. It's all trash. It's all trash. Take it off your hands for
your dad's collection sucked.
Oh, Silver Age DC? No, nobody gives a fuck about that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But yeah, so in the future, I mean, I think it would be cool. It's a lot of work. I don't think you realize until you really fucking get in it. But
I think the problem is like if you want to like try and get into that game of like buying collections, that you have to continually do it. You have to constantly be doing it, and you're gonna hit or you're gonna miss. So if you miss and you get a collection of dollar bins, you have to be able to go to a fucking con and sell dollar bin books. So if you don't have that luxury, if this is
not
just
a vendor, don't do it.
Yeah, right. Well, I'm not saying don't do it. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm not saying don't do it. I am looking. I actively look for collections. Like I want to buy everybody's collection, but I'm just saying, like, most of the time you're gonna get fucked. And like if you can't sell dollar bin books, then you're fucked. Unless you have that capital, unless you have money behind you.
Yeah. So and that's why like the two best ones for me are those ones. It was the most recent one and then the family friend who's dad passed away, and that's because you know them, so you can sit there and dig through and pick through. I couldn't afford to just blind buy some big ass collection. So that's the only reason why I did it, is because I dug through and I saw what was in it. To blind buy it, yeah, for sure. You have to know that you can flip those books if need be, and like, hey, that would be a fucking very good collection right now.
I told James earlier today you could sell all of them and just pick which kid you like the most to send them to college.
Yeah, as long as they go to college, and they'll go to college in 20 years. So he's got plenty of time for that book to explode. Anyways, somebody said something about like somebody said something about like that like you have to oh geez, I lost my fucking train of thought. I'm drunk. Here we are. I hit the wall.
This is the wall right now.
White Claw wall. I don't know what we were talking about.
The Joe's comment said, buy a big collection and you don't want to get rid of it.
Oh, yeah. No, that wasn't what it was, though.
Denhead said, I can't ever find collections in my area. People think Superman 1 is the first appearance around here.
Jesus Christ.
those you find a lot, and that's everywhere.
Never going to find, let me put it out here. Like, you're never, like, the idea of finding big books in somebody's random collection from their attic is over. Like, that shit's gone for the like. You may find some like modern-ish grails, but like you're never gonna. It's over. Like nobody's ever gonna find big books out in the wild again. Like big books. Maybe there's a few rare gems out there, but it's over.
And if they're and I mean you're talking rare, because if they've become so popular, so mainstream now,
everybody knows.
I feel like people know what to do with them nowadays. They're gonna go to
hunters everywhere
to the right people and get ready and sell it the right way.
Well, you know what the fuck it is?
Man,
internet. It's so easy to find information online. It's so easy to look up things online. There's apps that tell you how much things should be going for. There's sites that tell you what a GPA is for a book. It's not hard for people to realize what they have.
Whoa. There's a difference between GPA and an app how much you should expect a book to be. GPA, what a book actually sold for. That is the actual price somebody decided to pay for that book. An app that tells you the price of the book is nothing but pure speculation. That is totally different. There's but
what I'm saying is this is why you see books the way they are, because people are just people. Because what's going on?
I've lost my train of thought.
What was I saying? I lost train of thought. No, I was saying
GPA.
This is why you see prices the way they are, because people are just fucking slapping a number on it, and it's just like, oh, this $500 book is really $1,000, so I'm gonna sell it for $1,000 and see what happens. And then someone who's dumb, who doesn't really know as much, goes and buys it, and then whatever, fucks it up for everybody else.
And the eBay game, I mean, is like you go on there and you see, okay, it sold for 120, so now I'm gonna try to get 130. And each person is trying to upsell over the last highest sold, and they keep climbing. And then you have the fake shit. Like, so for example, earlier a couple hours ago, Juan fucking sent me Omega Red. Some dude sold 3 Omega Reds, 9.8, right? But it was the same guy selling 3 different ones, and they were selling for like 145. Well, someone on the Facebook group that we're in looked at the sales and saw that like the winner was the same fucking person in each one. So it's a guy on a different account now bidding up his own shit and won all 3 of his own fucking Omega Red. So now people are gonna think, oh, okay, Omega Red 9.8, now it's a 150 book.
Good job, James, on that, by the way.
People like that, man. I'm like,
Listen, I actually don't think Omega Red is like a bad book to own, man. Like that's a good book to own. I mean,
It's a great book to spec on for sure.
It's not a character that's ever been out. You never know what's gonna happen. You know what I mean?
it's a dope ass character. It's a dope ass cover. It's fucking Lee, X-Men. It's got everything. The only reason why it's not valuable, it's super mass printed and all that shit. But it's a good ass book though. That's why I have so many. Not because of fucking spec. Whether I knew his ass was coming in the movie or not, I still have the same amount of fucking copies. Hold on, leave him up there longer so we could actually read them.
James can't fucking read, bro. He has glasses.
What is I'm drunk but still can walk stage, not the I fell asleep on the couch sitting up stage.
Oh man.
Hey, look, the boogeyman's around. Why don't you hop on there,
Uh,
Boogie, would you like to come on?
Boogie, talk to us. I would love.
I can't, son. I'm busy. I'm son. Bro,
oh,
I can't do it, bro. I'm so busy, bro.
Tomorrow. I got so much to do.
I could watch, but I can't come on, bro.
wow.
Anyway, but yeah. But Mike, you're right.
Hey, put up Anthony's comment. Juan, you gotta put, or actually, could I do it? I don't even know. Hold on.
Do what?
Put up Anthony's comment on the fucking.
Don't make it threes.
Oh man.
I was Boogie the other day. He's like, bro, you gotta take your vitamins. I'm like, I will.
Oh, this is getting fun. You guys aren't even finishing your sentences anymore.
What are you drinking out of, bro? What are you? Yo, James hasn't drunk shit.
This is
There's
called-
nothing in that cup for the last hour. he's just pretending to sip on it.
I've had beers and then now this. It's called a fucking cup.
You ain't drinking shit out that cup, bro.
Oh, can you see it? Oh, there we go. All right, see it? See it?
I guess.
All right. So, what's the last book everybody read? What's the last book you read, James? Go first.
Batman 90 and Strange Adventures, and before that, probably some omnibus. Green Lantern Volume 1.
What read?
Green Lantern Volume 1 by Jeff Johns.
By Jeff Johns.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that was super fucking good. I see now. It's always nice when you read the hype book and then it like lives up to it. Yeah, man.
Yeah. I think that's like one of the most important things in like recent comic book history is like the whole expansion of the rainbow, like lanterns, you know, like it's fucking like the whole spectrum expanding and everything. That's what you're talking about, right? Right.
So in volume,
I don't remember what volumes.
Volume 1. So in Volume 1, it was mostly the other lanterns are just, they haven't really came out yet. Volume 1 is just the Sinestro War, and like
which is great.
Badass, dude. Him fucking gathering every like badass motherfucker that exists, and I mean,
absolutely.
Oh my! And then I like how they like go over all the different people and why he got them.
Go again, please. I'll have another. Oh, there he is.
Oh my god. Anyway, cheers to that. Yeah, so he gets all these different people, and like it was cool. Like his Sinestro's most deadliest yellow lantern is like this fucking microscopic little fucking cell that like gets into people, goes to a planet and infects everyone, makes the whole planet sick, and they all die, and then he moves on to another planet, kills millions of fucking people, and then leaves. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? So yeah, the first one is just the war, which was badass. Green Lantern finally kill people, and they're all fucking happy. They put on lethal mode, and number 2 is supposed to be Blackest Night, so I'm excited for that.
That's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope.
But yeah. And I just went to a shop recently and picked up another one of those Batman or Green Lantern #9, the Batman variant.
Yeah.
With him as Green Lantern, so pretty excited about that. And then I ordered my Uncanny X-Force Omnibus, so got that.
Nice. Did that sell out already?
Dude. Okay, so I won't make this boring for everyone that doesn't care. Omnibus, when they come out, normally take like a week or two to sell out, or they just don't sell out, period. Daredevil sold out in like 3 days. That Uncanny X-Force lasted on in-stock trades for 2.5 hours.
Yep.
And was fucking gone.
Wait. Uncanny X-Force for who? Is it the Rick Remender run?
Yeah.
From a couple years ago?
No. They just
Shit.
Don't kill me over here. I can't breathe. I got a pain in my chest and I can't breathe. Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh my god. I need some cough syrup now.
yeah, right. Good job.
Oh my god. So I read slower. Uncanny X-Force. It already has an omnibus from a couple years ago, and it's been out of print for years. So people have been waiting for a reprint, and everyone knew it was like super hype, and everyone was going to be happy about it. And they reprinted it, and it still sold out in 2 hours. Which means people already have a fucking copy, and it's still sold out in 2 hours.
Yeah, but that's a good story.
It's so fucking good.
I have the trades behind me 1 through 7. Fucking good.
I did the complete ones, like it's 2 volumes.
Okay, yeah, I got 1 through 7. I just did it.
Oh.
Yeah, 1 through 7.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I love that run. And then actually, I'll make sure to tag you guys in a couple days, probably tomorrow. I got a Mark Brooks variant from that run too, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, no, that was a good run.
Holding the cup. The best part is like,
yeah,
it's so perfect.
This is original.
Oh my god. I can't even.
Oh, that's great.
Boogie said you don't have to spend money to get collections.
Yeah.
So someone signed in as your dad.
Your dad's here.
Oh god.
Alan, did you see this?
I'm in the Taco Bell driveway.
That's like authentic Mexican cuisine.
Hey, give me some nachos del grande.
Yes, can I get a cheesy gordita crunch, please?
Oh, those
Just one cheesy gordita crunch.
Those are so good.
Can I get 2 bean burritos with no onions?
Ugh.
Can I get extra red sauce on that?
Dude, I want a burrito. Order me one, please.
Ugh.
And then can I get a large Sierra Mist?
And an extra burrito, please.
The red sauce?
Oh, extra red sauce?
Yes, extra red sauce.
Sure, anything else?
Nope, that's it.
An extra burrito for me. Give me a burrito. Give me a burrito.
I'm not getting you a burrito, bro.
That is possibly the worst Taco Bell order I've ever heard.
Bro, I love bean
Because he's not drunk.
Fuck, that was awful.
What am I supposed to get from Taco Bell?
The cheesy gordita crunch, you nailed it on
That's a sober man's. Taco Bell order, which is wrong because you should never order Taco Bell sober.
Look,
That's true.
You gotta
I
get
love-
that fucking quesarito.
You live in Texas. There's better Mexican food.
You don't
yeah,
have
I
to
know,
put the
but
mic
I'm
up to your
also
mouth. We
just
can still
not
hear
trying
you.
to fucking go inside of a Mexican restaurant. I'm literally just trying to go home, watch some porno, and then fall asleep.
I had to watch porn before I came on here.
You're probably watching porn right now. You're probably, your dick's probably out. That's why you're rocking back and forth in that chair because you're fucking jerking off.
Well, this way I don't have to move my hand. It just automatically moves as I rock. Oh, man.
Oh, crying.
You get hey, where's fucking
James loves Taco Bell.
Hey, the quesarito. That's what's up. That is what's up. Oh man.
Come on, baby.
God.
Come on.
That's what's
Where's
up.
that hair coming from?
Juan, can you please text me that picture? Or send me that.
I'm gonna send it in the chat.
That's gotta be my new profile pic.
That is my new profile photo.
That is the worst fucking photo ever.
Actually, send it. Juan, did you send it?
I sent it to the chat.
All right.
Oh god.
What were we talking about?
How are we reading?
So, comic books. What are you reading? Hey, how are you? What are you doing?
Oh, man. I just finished reading Batman Hush because I don't read much Batman admittedly, but I read that and I enjoyed it better than the
For the
movie.
first time?
What'd you think?
I really liked it. I liked it more than the animated.
Yeah, the
Like
animation.
it more than what?
I liked it more than the animated movie just because it was so different.
Okay.
Well, they changed it for the animated movie, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like Hush was like Riddler or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert!
For a fucking-
Yeah, no, that's a good ass run, and that's definitely people's favorite. If you haven't, you really got to read the fucking Long Halloween. Like, for real.
I did read that because I bought that omnibus.
Long Halloween is awesome.
There you go. Yeah, because people are speculating that that's part of what the movie's gonna take influence from. And
They're speculating that what? That it's going to be what? What
the
did you say?
movie. I've heard rumors that the movie might take influence from it.
I thought.
Okay, calm down, Comic James.
Take care. Comic James 101.
Comic James, 69.
Comic James 69. 99.
I'm trying to change my profile picture right now.
You better get approval of your chapter president before you change your profile picture.
Oh, true.
We don't want any drama with that.
Oh,
Kick you out of the club. This is a lot. Oh damn, dude, your fucking hair's all out now.
Yeah.
Getting fucking wild.
All right, Juan, peep my IG, bro.
There can only be one Highlander.
Only be one.
I don't know if y'all remember that show from the USA Network, Highlander.
Yeah, wasn't there movies too?
That was
Yeah,
a
there was
movie,
also
bro.
movies.
Yeah, it was a movie first.
There was also a movie, but there was a USA fucking network.
It was not
Show.
also a movie. It was also a show.
Yeah, it was also a show.
Dude,
Sean
this
Connery was in the movie.
thing about
What's that show about?
Sean Connery.
collecting.
Some guy just
Yeah.
goes around and fights people with a sword.
And he just keeps yelling, there can only be one.
Yeah, I guess they're all immortal.
Cut people's heads off.
Yep, you gotta cut their fucking head off.
Crying. James is an idiot.
You heard it here. You heard it first.
I ordered. I think I have them all by now. But I ordered the fucking Darth Vader run, the Kieran Gillen or whoever, however you pronounce it.
Kieran Gillen, Darth Vader. What? Darth Vader down. Vader down.
It has that in it, but it's just that series, that run. I've heard.
That's a good one too. I really like that series.
I've heard a lot about it. Same thing. Omnibus is out of print, so I just got all the trades. So I'm excited to read that one.
As much as I've watched Star Wars, I've never really read much Star Wars comics at all.
I haven't read any, so I'm gonna get into that one.
The new stuff's good.
The Ren one that they're doing right now is like super hyped too.
Yeah,
but I think that's because people are fucking all over.
Yeah, I love Kieran Gillen. He's a great writer. Like, I mean, I enjoy all of his.
Die was pretty shitty. But.
Yeah. Die's the one that I haven't read out of him as well.
I like Die. I like it.
Yeah, a lot of people do. I'm not. I think it's way better if you're into that whole like fucking Dungeons and Dragons and role playing and all that shit, and that's like totally foreign to me. So the fact that I still found it to be enjoyable and I'm not even anything into that stuff means it was pretty good. But I was like, I got other stuff I'm more interested in,
Yeah.
So, but yeah, if you're like into that shit, I could see how that run. I know why it's so hyped and why people fucking love it so much.
I'm sure if I read it, I would like it a lot. I just haven't read it yet because I'm reading so like I have my pull list is fucking fat. Like I read too many books, or I pull too many books, at least I should say. So I have a fucking short box that I'm behind.
That was me. I stopped reading for a long. I was just reading fucking trades and omnibus, and then I get behind on the pulls, and then I try to catch up on the pulls, and then I don't read any of that shit forever, and it's like I'm just like. So we'll see. But no, it's basically these kids. A group of kids are playing like their own version of Dungeons and Dragons, and then they get sucked into the world basically that they created.
Yeah, it takes place like it's when they're kids, and then it comes back when they're adults.
Yeah.
So it's like Jumanji and
it's like
all
Jumanji.
put together.
Yep.
It's pretty. It's good though.
Matt, you like anime, right?
Yeah.
You know what Gantz is? Gantz.
Gantz. I know the name. I haven't watched that. I pretty much only watched like late 90s, early 2000s anime.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not too far up on the new stuff.
Well, Gantz is pretty old. Gantz.
When's it from? Like mid 2000s or?
I don't. Yeah, it's. I mean, it has to be before that. Yeah, I don't know the exact date.
But is it like that? What's that about?
It is. Is about people that are. It's pretty. Yeah, it's pretty intense anime about people who are like transformed to another place. There's like a game that I don't know. It's too much to get into. It's way too much
I'll have to look it up. Like I've heard of it. I never followed it.
That's good.
But as far as what I'm reading now, I'm reading Die, but there hasn't been an issue in a while. And then Mercy. I just read the first issue of Mercy that came out on Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that either. Honestly.
That's cool. It's from Mirka Adolfo, who did Unnatural. If you saw that one around about like the pig, the pig woman.
I know what Unnatural is. Yep.
Yeah, and so far it sets the issue. The first issue sets it up pretty interesting. I think it's only like 6 issues long, and the first issue just came out. But hopefully, it'll continue even after the 6, unless she wraps it up really good. Because it's like kind of Victorian style, but gothic with like supernatural monsters.
Yeah,
it sounds awesome. I was a big fan.
I'm back.
Oh, you're back. Oh,
I bought it, but I haven't read it yet.
I mean, I read a lot of books, like recommender. Read a lot of like everything he does. Deadly Class is like one of my favorite ongoing series right now. And like Low, a bunch of stuff coming out of him, like a bunch of stuff. Right now, I think like it's not really an independent because it's a Batman series, but like the White Knight stuff from Sean Murphy, like Sean
Murphy.
awesome. Yeah, that stuff.
I have the first
fantastic.
couple.
I'm back.
Yeah,
I think I have like the first 3 issues of that, and they were good. I didn't ever finish though.
right. Because there's the new series, like because now it's into the new series. It's my series.
The first series I read came out. The one that they're doing right now, the second one. I was just gonna wait for them all to come out and then just fucking binge read them because I did love that first series.
I read the first 4 of the White Knight.
So the first series. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. That was really good. Actually. And then I'm waiting for Saga to finally fucking come back.
Yeah, that's been on hiatus. That's been on hiatus for a while, hasn't it?
It was supposed when they ended it. It was supposed to only be a year, but I swear to God, it's been longer than a year.
Yeah,
I'm positive it's been longer than a year.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see. They said they needed a break so that they could write the best story. Not like, okay, then we're just gonna fucking end it on probably the biggest cliffhanger ever in the comic book. That'd be fucking good.
Who wants to come on? Who wants to come on?
One right this. Count just came back. Have Count come back on. We could
come on, Matt. Get back on.
Star Wars figures. He's got me in the Star Wars figure game now.
Dude, that's you know what's crazy, bro?
Him and Scully both.
I know. Now
I really need that Darth Revan, man.
Yeah, I need the Darth one too. I got the fucking Jedi Knight one. Now I need that Darth one. I might just fucking say fuck it and pay the reseller price. Cause that's what I did with fucking Mandalorian. I haven't posted it yet, but I just picked that up the other day. I just said fuck it.
I was lucky enough to get the white box Mandalorian and the Carbonite Mandalorian.
They're all the same figure though, aren't they?
It's all the same shit.
Yeah, see, I don't give a fuck. I just open my shit up anyway, so.
I haven't gotten either one of those. I haven't got the Mandalorian yet.
Mine does not breathe.
For real, Adriana, it's been 2 fucking years? What?
She would know. She's obsessed with it.
Last time James got laid.
Yeah. Well, actually, technically 9 months ago, but.
Who's counting?
Who's counting?
Bro.
Yeah, I can't wait for fucking Saga to come back. It's ridiculous that it's been this long. But yeah, that's probably like my favorite series. That was good.
I gotta read. I haven't read Saga. I don't read a lot of indies.
I keep fucking telling you to.
How's Power Rangers, man? Power Rangers is good. I heard people fucking that omnibus itself is fucking.
People go crazy over that book. I haven't read it yet either, but people go crazy over that shit.
That's crazy. At Baltimore, they had it. I was like, I'm not gonna pick this up, and then it's like $300 book.
Well, see, and that's the thing, though. I wouldn't buy it because all the fucking covers look the same. I can't tell the difference between a valuable one and the fucking just regular ones that come out, and I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm just waiting for them to reprint the Fantastic Four Volume 2 omnibus and Volume 3, because that's when you start getting all those good stories like the Black Panther and the Silver Surfer and all that other shit.
Have they said anything about when or if or?
No, I know we're getting Silver Surfer. That's coming out.
Nice.
But that's all I know.
So, yeah. We'll see.
You're messaging me?
The omnibus game is real right now.
Check your Facebook, Bug.
Juan is ignoring me. Damn, Juan, you fucked up, bro.
It is what it be.
It is what it is. Time to refill my drink so I could get my what is it, Duck Commander on? You see my new Facebook profile?
I did.
Or not Facebook, my Instagram profile.
That's a good photo.
It is. It is.
Bug, I sent you an invite.
Now he's just pissing in the cup.
I'm supposed to go to a small comic show tomorrow.
So, how do you guys prep for these drunk casts? One, like, so you got.
I just started drinking right away.
No,
There's
I know.
no,
No, I get it. Okay, so you got your beers, right? Do you get up to go get each one, or do you
no,
just?
they're right next to me.
Show us.
Huh?
You just keep them like empty, or just keep them next to you in there.
Right
Oh, okay. See, I gotta have my shit nice and cold, so I take a cooler bag, put some ice in it, and the Modelo's in there, and that's how I contact.
You're a genius. Oh, that's Mike.
I am.
There you go. Thank you, Juan. Hello. Can you hear me?
Get up.
Yeah, you're good, bro.
Oh, what's good, you motherfuckers?
Oh, here's Boogie.
Here's
What
Boogie.
up, son?
What's
Whoa.
What up, son?
There goes the neighborhood. Boogie, are you gonna send me a fucking Lion King thing or not?
No, I'm not.
That's fucked up.
I knew it.
No, I'll do it just for you, James. Just for you. Yo, but I wanted to get in here and comment on something Mike was talking about earlier about the whole collections thing.
That was hours ago.
Dude, he won't let it go.
That was like 20 minutes ago, but it took me forever to get on here because you don't answer your phone. So,
Go.
a good way to acquire collections without having to spend any money is maybe a little bit of money just to make flyers, right? You make flyers and you tell people that you'll clean out. That's great. You tell people that you'll clean out their old collectibles in their attic and shit for free. Most people pay for that service to get their shit cleaned out.
Yeah.
So if you tell them you're doing it for free, they're like, yeah, come on over. I've acquired tons of collections that way. And
That's pretty cool.
Found some good shit too.
James does
some
break
trash.
into homes of the elderly. I know he told me that when I first started here.
Not elderly, just blind people.
Yeah. That is a good
Oh yeah.
good way though. That is.
Well, flea markets, right? Not flea markets. I mean, like garage sales and shit too. I would
Estate
imagine.
sales. People hit up estate sales like crazy.
Estate sales.
Yeah, you can get some good shit at estate
sales are big
sales.
too. Yeah, but if you ain't trying to spend no money, man, that's a surefire way to do it to grab a.
I was talking to Barry
Couple of
Garrett
long
recently, and he just got like 60 long boxes in, and a video should be coming soon. What he got is fucking insane. But yeah, dude, I'm sure there's more misses than hits.
He's been posting videos.
No, but he has like 6 lined up that he hasn't posted yet.
Wait, who are you
that's
talking
how
about? Gary?
Barry Garrett, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see the one he just did? I think it was yesterday. He got 2 of the books back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
5, right? 8.5 Hulk 181 GSX.
285s. Yeah.
Wow.
It was a giant size X-Men one, 8.5, and then 181 8.5. So first and second.
He cracks me up too.
You're
I'm like, yeah,
truly Wolverine.
He's like, yeah,
snickety snarl, motherfucker.
Oh, I'm like, he's like, oh, you going to East Coast? I'm like, yeah. He goes, what book are you looking for? I'm like, well, I'm looking for First Person Conqueror. He's like, oh, I'm hoarding those.
Yeah.
He should be hoarding those.
He has like 25 copies of First Annihilus. Like that's just like his spec book. But now, you know, Kang's has been his name has been dropping a lot recently too. We'll see. Anyway, but James, you know you can reply on video, right? You don't have to fucking also type. You could say, "Oh, that's insane, Adriana," and shit.
Well, I was trying to keep the conversation to what you guys were talking about. Jesus, what? Don't be telling me.
So on
shit, bitch.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how drunk are you right now?
11.
5 beers, so
that's it. And you act like
you're still good.
Beers. But you know,
He's
I
still
haven't
good.
really had a drink in months. I've only drank.
You know, that's what every lightweight bitch ass says.
You should have seen him at fucking Baltimore.
Oh God! Let me tell you something about your little bitch ass green cup. All right, you've been sipping little sips.
I just refilled it.
Yo, Mike at Baltimore was giving away his pins to random people in the bar. He's like, "Oh, you want a pin?" Woo.
Nice.
Let me see. Mike, remember when you were giving your pins away at Baltimore? Mike,
What happened to him?
He's drunk. He's still processing what you said.
He has no idea what he's doing right now.
It's like Greg.
He's like, he thinks he's still on the what do you call it, in the background.
he thinks he's in the waiting room.
Yeah, he thinks he's in there.
He's trying to get on Pornhub to watch Star Wars right now.
Do they serve beers at like a C2E2 inside the con?
Yeah,
Oh,
they
man,
have
great.
they have some local brewery that's selling beers.
And do they, like, as soon as you get into the con, do they serve them, or do they have to wait till like a certain time?
I think it's as soon as the con opens. I think it might be different on Sunday, just because I don't know how Chicago is. I know some places you can't get any beer until like noon on Sunday.
Carol,
I'm not
if you
sure.
come to Baltimore, me and Mike will show you a good time.
Hey.
You might get
Oh,
arrested.
we're
but
gonna get
you'll have
fucking
fun.
down in Baltimore, bro. Baltimore.
Revolutionary Brewery.
Thank you, Chi-Town Punisher.
So so they have the brews now. I mean, you get to like straight up just walk all around the floor and around books with that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
You never been to a con before?
I don't think
James don't know how to have fun at a con, bro.
I don't
If you're
think
not
we
drinking
drink,
at
we
all
don't drink
times.
at bars. Man.
Like shit, 3 or 4 of our guys had, yeah, there you go, what Matt just said. They were filling up Powerade and water bottles with White Claw.
Yeah.
It's really funny to watch somebody open up a bottle of water and it almost overflows from carbonation.
I was super drunk at Baltimore. They don't serve beer inside the convention, but I went up to Walt Simonson. I'm like, Walt, you're the best. Oh, you're the best. And he was like, oh, thank you. I was like, let me get out of here before I fucking fall down.
Yep, all the beer and
that we all went
churros
to
you want.
Baltimore. The year we went to Baltimore all together, fucking Ink falls asleep on Drew's couch in the hotel room. Everybody's getting ready to leave, and we're like, Juan. He's like, what? Yeah, I'm ready to go.
We're ready. Let's go.
Drank way too much mead.
Way too much.
Hmm.
Fucking Drew brewed some shit at his house.
From the
Like,
Viking.
right, it's good.
That's
Oh,
dope.
man.
Yeah, listen, if anybody that they call the Viking makes beer, I'm going to bet money that it's pretty fucking strong.
You're gonna be fucked.
100%. I'm definitely coming this year, Baltimore.
Good, man. That's your, that time you went, it was a lot of fun, too.
Well, that's because I was there.
Yeah. No, I'm saying you had a lot of fun.
No, I did have a lot of fucking fun, man. It was crazy. And my roommates that trip were very interesting. Very, very interesting.
Oh,
I got caught between a very twisted love connection that I wasn't even supposed to be in, but somehow I found a basket full of sexual ornaments, let's just say.
Yeah, we sent Steve a sex basket. Those are good times.
Yo, I took that warming lubricant home, actually.
Yeah.
I did.
I wonder if
what was that
uses
shit?
that.
What the fuck was that shit called? Warm touch? Warm? Something like that?
Warm touch. James, you know.
Yeah, warm touch. As soon as I got home, I was like, babe, you want to try this? I want to see if it's warm. It gets pretty fucking warm, just in case anybody wanted to know.
Oh, man. You take out the lube and fill it with Nair.
Ah.
Oh, God.
That's not cool, dude. That would burn.
There's 7. Where's Mike?
Mike got lost
Mike,
in his
Mike
living
is
room.
out. Let's see-
Mike
let's
is
see who
lost
else
in
we
the
got here.
sauce.
Yeah, you guys been at this shit for fucking 2 hours already,
I know it's
and
ridiculous.
and nobody's passed out yet.
Not yet.
Mike,
Are you
Yeah,
going
Mike
to-
might have passed out.
Are you going to Clifton?
That's next Sunday, no?
Just tomorrow.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Nah, I can't do it. Coronavirus.
Oh, whatever. Who cares?
I gotta watch out for that shit.
Bro, you're fine. Do you have respiratory issues?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
What up?
oh my God, he's alive.
What up?
What's
You gotta somehow put an omnibus in the other hand.
I gotta figure out. I'm about to put a bunch of shit on James.
Come on, let's go. Let's go.
You going to Clifton tomorrow?
Yeah,
Clifton, New Jersey?
Clifton Comic Show.
Yeah.
Clifton
You know, it's funny.
Park?
He used to call me all the time and be like, "Hey, we're gonna go to Clifton next week, or we're gonna go do
And
this
then all of a
next
sudden I
week."
started going, and he never came. Never came back.
Is that like Clifton Park? Is that where it is?
It's close, but it's not that close. It's at the Clifton Recreational Center, like right in smack dab in the middle of Clifton Township. What you know about Clifton, son? Vermont boy?
Hackensack, bro.
You Vermont boy?
Don't forget it, bro. I'm from Hackensack, born and raised.
Hackensack. You love the hack sacks.
Yeah. Born and
When we going
raised.
snowboarding, son?
You come up here, you snowboard anytime you want, bro.
Oh God,
Are you kidding me?
I can only imagine.
How's it look up there, man? Because we had a real shitty season over here.
Yeah, you come up here anytime. I got lift tickets, all that shit. Whatever you need.
No, but I'm saying, how's the riding out there? You guys get some good storms out there? I haven't even been keeping track.
Dude, there's so much snow. Like, there's mad snow at the house. There's mad snow everywhere. We got tons of snow.
Yeah, we ain't got no snow over here.
Yeah, well, you're in Jersey. What do you expect?
Yo,
Yeah, I gotta do that.
Speaking of Oprah, did you see her fucking fall on stage?
No.
No, but
She
that would be
busted her
funny.
Shit.
Oprah and her big ass titties.
She
You know what?
looking up Oprah on Pornhub.
Hey, I did see her do her toast with The Rock on his new tequila. That was pretty cool.
Yo, speaking of falling in big ass titties, y'all ever see that video of the stripper that fell off that long ass pole?
And she knocked herself out.
Yeah.
Yo, no, she got up and she kept twerking.
Well, no, but if you look at it, she's knocked out, and then when she regains consciousness, she just keeps twerking. That's a true champion.
She's about to fall. Hold on.
You know they gave that bitch like mad money to go back to college and shit.
So
I should have been stripping years ago.
So she could stop stripping.
Big ass titties.
Yeah, so she don't have to strip no more. She lucky she had them big ass titties. Saved her.
She landed right on them.
You want some man's name? That she
Look right here. Oh, my titty.
Her man's name, I think it's like Stegman or Stedman.
Help me, Stuart.
Who? Oprah's?
Oprah.
Yeah.
Look. Oh, my titties.
Oh,
Help me, Gail.
My titties.
help me, Gail.
My titties were too heavy.
Help me, Gail.
So wait, so Oprah's man's name is Stegman?
That's his first name. Nobody knows what his last name is.
Oprah, he goes by Stedman. They're just like first name people.
You think she calls him Study Stead?
Oh,
Everybody says he's gay.
That's what the rumor is. Yeah.
It's just a closet marriage.
Well, I mean, Oprah is.
Well, they're not married. They never got married.
They're not married. But you know
Oh,
what?
they're not? I thought they got married.
Oprah
No, they're
doesn't
not
want to
married.
share her money.
Exactly.
Oprah's
Are
a
you talking about
transvestite,
whether
so
or
I
not
think it's fair.
Oprah got married? Is that what the conversation is right now?
Yeah.
Currently,
Oprah
Shut
get
up, Mike. You're
married,
drunk.
guys?
No.
Remember that Chappelle show sketch when she's like, Dave, I'm pregnant. He's like, gotcha, bitch.
I'm rich, bitch.
I'm rich.
You go-
Ding, 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 ding. Ah,
You want a
quit.
porch?
He went home. He was like, I'm leaving you.
I
You can
want a
keep the
porch.
kids. Oh shit.
Man, Chappelle's show was great.
Yeah, isn't Oprah like a hermaphrodite or some shit like that?
Where you
I
guys
never
get
heard
this
that
info
one.
from?
No.
Oh no, that's not Oprah. It's Sierra. Sierra was a hermaphrodite.
Oh,
She
my
has
God,
a kid.
what? Dude, is this like fucking 2001?
I think she just had an oversized clit.
Yeah.
No,
I don't think she
it's
had a
definitely
penis.
Back when she was
It's
with Bow
definitely
Wow,
penis.
that's what people thought, and then Bow Wow left her, and then now she's with fucking Russell Wilson, popping out kids, and she's still fine as fuck. I don't even care if she.
So what does that mean? What if you're a hermaphrodite, you can't have kids?
Hey, she fine. A man, woman, it don't matter. Whatever she is, she fine.
If you're a hermaphrodite, you can pretty much fuck yourself.
Like, what does that mean? Does that mean you have to like lift the penis out of the way to get in the vagina?
Pretty much.
Yeah, but it usually only one set of organs works, not both. Only
Yeah,
one
so it's just like it's a
reproductive.
dead dick. It's a
I'm
dead
just
dick.
yeah.
that just
I
hangs
don't
there.
think Future would have been with that if she was a hermaphrodite. I don't think so.
That's weird.
Well, it could be the other way. Well, I guess in her case, it's not. If she's got a kid, her lady parts work and her male parts don't.
I don't know.
That's interesting.
Why'd you say that like you was disappointed, James?
He sounded real sad.
He was
Do you
like,
want
"Oh."
He's
do you
Googling
want
right
her to
now.
rail you with his penis?
Hermaphrodite.
With
No,
her penis?
no, I want her to be a woman because I've done some things to her.
Well,
video.
she's obviously a woman.
If you-
If she
I've done
gave
some
birth to a
things.
baby. So Mike's officially drunk,
yeah,
and he's also muted.
just showing up. No, you're not supposed to tell people you're muted. You just let them go. Oprah's man's name is Gail, right?
Nice.
And then Gail got in trouble for like some Kobe interview
Bringing
that
up Kobe's rape case.
Yeah,
Hey Juan. Hey Juan, who am I, Juan?
Blurry man.
The biggest Wolverine
Who am I,
fan.
Juan?
You're a Wolverine expert.
Oh,
You're fucking right. That's right. Right, goddammit. I'm a fucking
Ay,
expert.
Dios mío.
English, please. English.
This is TMZ for 2001. Yes.
Yeah.
on the edge, Roberto.
Rob, you want to come on, bro? I don't know why you front like you doing something.
Roberto son.
Fucking water.
Oh, what I do?
It's
I'm
me,
about to
your daddy,
I'm
Roberto.
about to post the link into the chat. Whatever happens.
Why
happens.
isn't he on right now? Tell him to come on.
He's gonna
Let's go.
come in. He's working. Or
Come
something.
on, come say hi, Straight Edge Robert. Talk to us on the Drunkcast.
I'm gonna send the StreamYard link to the YouTube channel. Whoever comes on, comes on.
That might be dangerous.
Okay.
Boogie, you look like a volcano.
I mean, we only have 7 people watching, and there's 5 of us here. So
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, if we're not watching it, I'm only in here. I'm not watching this on YouTube.
I watch this. Look at this cool pen I got.
All right. Well, I had enough of you handsome fuckers. I'm gonna go rub one out.
Yeah, you do that.
Enjoy the warm lubricant.
The warm touch. Warm touch.
touch.
I use it all the
I love
time.
you.
It's great. I love you. I love you, papi. Mwah. Mwah. I love you. Hey, Juan. Hey, Juan. Fuck you, Juan.
I just removed it from the stream. Oh man.
Anybody else kind of worried because he goes, I had enough of you beautiful guys. I'm going to go whack off. Anybody? No?
I'm always worried.
I'm used to it. Yeah.
I don't mind if people whack off to me.
All right, I'm about to send the link into the YouTube.
Whack off on you? Is that what you just said?
Let's see
On
who
me, about
wants
me,
to-
whatever. It don't matter.
Who wants to come on the show?
Steve's bitch ass better get on here soon.
Steve is still working somehow.
My wife is frantically texting me about whether or not this is still going on. So if I cut out randomly at any point, just know that. Anyways.
Oh, I found meth at work today.
You found meth at work today?
Yeah.
Did you smoke it?
No. Customer fucking came up to the counter and was like, I just found this on the ground, and he puts it on the counter. We're like, what the fuck? So yeah.
So you lied. You didn't find it at work today.
I just posted the link.
So where's that link?
Oh, does YouTube take it out by itself?
A link to what? A link to what?
StreamYard.
For what?
Someone to join. No, it's on here.
Who to join?
Whoever clicks on that link can be part of the show.
Let's
see who.
Throw it out there.
Fuck it. I'm doing it again 2 times.
But they have to be drunk, though. That's the whole point.
We have a lot of
We're drinking.
Don't be fucking
Can
sober.
you kick them out?
Oh, there's Rob.
Oh, there's
Hey, Rob.
Hey. Oh, he doesn't drink though. Fuck.
there.
You guys are a fucking mess right now. All you guys.
Hey, just drink water so we can pretend like you're a part of this.
That's what James been drinking all night.
Wow. Says the guy who's fucking fallen over with 5 beers.
That's right.
Just a little bit. Anyways, what's up, Rob?
What's going on, guys?
How you doing, bud?
What's
Good.
up,
How
man?
are you guys? I
Good,
like your
man.
cup, James.
Partner. No.
Like your cup, James.
Partner. Partner.
Another
You should-
meme.
You need to use that.
Perfect.
James, your grandpa. Grandpa.
Juan, you need to use that for the next Drunkcast. That's the
gonna be
picture you use.
James after the Drunkcast.
Yeah.
James, at least you got the beard that you always wanted.
I know. I know.
Except it's white. It
Hey,
grew out real white.
Take
There's
it
Tom.
anyway.
All right. Yeah.
Matt's
That's
in.
what I'm talking
Oh
about.
shit! What's up, dude?
Not a lot. What's going on?
Welcome.
Can you hear me?
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're good. Loud and clear.
You
Awesome.
sound
bro.
sweet.
What's up?
You know, same old.
Cool, cool.
No bullshit.
They're breaking into James's house right now.
Right.
James, what's behind you? Show us what's behind you.
So the Indian one is I don't know what it is. It's just my it was at my great grandma's house in Washington, and then when she passed, I asked if I could have it, so I have it. And then my wife got a Last Supper given to her from her mother. So then I thought it would be respectful to put a horror version right underneath.
Yeah, that's not blasphemous at
My
all.
sign of respect. No, not at all. Not at all.
Are you a
know,
big horror
different
fan?
variations of the same shit, right? Like the mainstream stuff. I don't get all into the I can't. I'm not gonna say I've watched like every fucking horror movie, and I don't get into all the B and C movies and stuff. But yeah, I grew up on the mainstream, the Friday 13th and Halloween. Halloween's my favorite.
It's good.
Friday 13th was always good too. It was kind of crazy, but like when Jason went to New York and shit.
Or
Yeah.
space.
Yeah.
This
went
is
to
my
space.
favorite horror movie right here.
Space.
Pretty fucking scary.
Yeah, no. Jason had some good kills, though. I always liked the Friday 13th. He always had some good ones.
Bro, once they put the leprechaun in space, I was like, that's it, bro. I'm done.
Oh yeah. Then he went to the hood.
My all-time favorite is Nightmare on Elm Street. Love that shit.
Shout out to Perry's Comics. What's going on, Mr. J?
Duck Commander flag. Nice. And then they're remaking Jordan Peele's doing a Candyman.
Well, he's
seen
producing it. There's another.
He's producing it.
director
I think it's a isn't it a female director?
Yeah, it's a female
Yeah.
director. So James won't watch it.
And is he directing and writing, or is he writing, or do we know?
He might have a hand in a little bit of the writing, but I think he's primarily just the producer.
Gotcha. Well, yeah, that'll be cool. I haven't seen Get Out, but I did see Us, and I liked it.
I thought Get Out was better.
Yeah, I haven't checked it out yet, but I've heard a lot about it. But I did watch Us because it came up on like, I don't know, Netflix or some shit, and I was like, oh, I'll check it out.
Yeah.
I'll check it out. Never.
That's racist.
I know you're limited on time because of all your Pornhub queues.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's got to watch that Star Wars trilogy.
That's what I'm gonna start saying now. That's gonna be my excuse when I get caught.
I was just watching Star Wars.
Watching Star Wars. Look.
You got to make sure you find it though.
You probably get caught so much that she just doesn't even care anymore. She's all, fuck, it's been 9 months. Fuck it. It could be 10, 11, a year.
He leaves me alone, so right? That's how she thinks. He's leaving me alone. I don't give a fuck.
There goes James spanking it again.
Using the restroom like 10 times a day. I don't know what his problem is.
The picture of James in his other club.
Oh my god!
That's James' second club.
How you managed to find all these? I thought I had hidden on the deep internet.
Honestly, I have a ton saved of you. Just you.
Oh man, I feel honored.
No, ma'am. That's from Al Bundy.
Al Bundy.
You know? Al Bundy. Look at you. You're so cute. God, you're so cute.
So really
Look how cute you are. Al Bundy.
What a great show that was, man. Couldn't survive today.
No, it could not survive today.
I was watching that shit like at 8, 9 years old, and I was like,
yep. It was like that and The Simpsons. Those were the two shows.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple others probably too.
Oh,
Yeah.
Boy Meets World.
Hey, Count, are you gonna hook us all up with some Darth Revens or Revens?
I'd have to find them.
Well, you find them and let us know.
I need a Darth Revan, man.
Me and Vaughn are trying to get on them.
You need Darth Raven or you need Jedi Raven?
I got that one.
Both. I'll take both. I don't give a
Okay,
fuck.
so you need the Darth.
I got you guys when all these fuck. Did you see Ghostbusters is doing they're releasing some figures before the movie, like the old Proton Pack, the old Ghost Trap, or PKE meter, bunch of different figures. I'm pretty.
They're doing a whole line too, like almost like Marvel Legends.
Dude, that's dope.
So yeah.
Of the new characters, the originals.
Original.
The originals.
It's gonna coincide with the 2020 movie release.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
2020 movie release.
Ghostbusters.
I think that movie will be pretty good.
Yeah, the trailer looked awesome.
Yeah. I like Paul Rudd movies, so
I like Paul Rudd. He's great.
I did too.
Should be better than the last one.
yeah.
The last one doesn't count.
You know why James didn't like it?
Women.
Hey, when it comes to that movie, I know I'm not alone. So
That
don't.
movie was so trash, and then they wasted Bill Murray's cameo. I was like, well,
Yeah.
cool. Did you see the movies that made us? That was on there. It was pretty good.
Yeah, that was a good series.
I really liked it. I hope they do more. I hope they do one on Back to the Future. Such a great movie.
Well, they did a whole documentary on Back to the Future, I think.
What was it called again?
Oh,
I think I saw it on Netflix. I didn't watch it yet.
It was on Netflix. I don't remember what it was called. But yeah, I don't know. I don't remember what it was called, but I watched it. It was amazing.
I would watch it. Looks the same never ages. Yeah, Paul Rudd is like what is that fucking what's it called? The
National treasure.
he's a vampire.
Oh.
Speaking of vampires. James, you a bitch.
Oh, God. Why were you
talking? We'll talk about WonderCon, and hopefully that doesn't, they don't delay it or cancel it because of whatever's going on.
Well, yeah, they had members. So WonderCon like totally fucked us over because this is like the first year they didn't have 3-day passes, so you had to buy 3 individual days, which were already alone was bullshit.
How much is an individual?
40.
Like 40 each, right? Yeah.
Yeah, 40, 40, 25.
Yeah. And then Saturday sold out hella fast. So then like half of our members hadn't even bought them yet, and they're like, "What the fuck? Now I can't go." So then like maybe like 4 days ago, they uploaded a bunch more tickets. So then we were like, "Go get them now!" So everyone was fucking scrambling to get them. And
New York Comic Con did that shit too. When they did 4 days. So for 4-day passes, it would cost me, if I wanted to go 4 days, about $330.
That's ridiculous.
Wow. Fuck
yeah,
that.
bro, such a dick move.
Stupid. That's fucking stupid.
For most people, that's spending all your con money on just the ticket.
Legit, dude. You're paying $3 whatever, and then food and drinks in the Javits Center.
That's crazy.
New York Comic Con honestly has outgrown where it's located, but there's nowhere else in New York City where you could do it and fit that amount of people. If that makes any sense.
What about Yankee Stadium?
It's an outdoor.
There you go.
New York's is too popular. They need to get hit with that coronavirus.
It already is, bro. It's spreading. If it's not the bums, it's the coronavirus.
Weed them out. Oh, y'all got bums over there?
Weed them out, he says. Weed them out.
Mike is fucking gone.
Weed them out.
Holy shit.
He's not
Look at
even
that.
censored to his mic anymore. He's like,
Dude, look.
Mike is, what do they call it? Crossfaded? When you're drunk. Crossfaded right now.
yo, shout out to the 5 people watching, aka the 4 people in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 1 person, and my wife probably.
5 people watching this.
Listen, we entertain ourselves. We do this for us.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck
I'm
about
gonna
it.
do it for the clout.
Right? I got a video about that. Oh man, never to be seen.
When's your next Raiders rants come in?
Whenever I finish reading something. Actually,
So
maybe
it could take years.
I'll do an unboxing soon. I got like a bunch of shit on order from members and stuff.
Oh, if you haven't yet, again, go buy a fucking Spider-Man booth box. I did. I'll be doing a live unboxing. Rob, did you buy any?
No, I will. But let me just say this. You
will.
can't call it an unboxing if it's fucking omnibuses. Fuck that shit.
It's still an unboxing, bitch.
No, it's not, dude. Come on. That's ridiculous,
All right,
dude.
that's why
I think you should do a omnibus review. Like, how is it built? How is it fucking? You know what I mean?
No, that's why
Yeah, I can't wait for his fucking shelf video that he's
gonna have a
preparing right now.
I was gonna make one of those.
Yeah, I know.
Might even do a fucking bookshelf review. The quality of the bookshelf.
It's probably the same quality as the other one that you have that's exactly like it.
No, I fucked up actually, but I have 2 different bookshelves now, and my OCD is killing me. So let's not talk about it.
Yeah, that's gonna fuck up your OCD, dude.
It already is.
I love you guys. I gotta go. I'm out.
Mike.
See you later.
I gotta go. I'll see you tomorrow and through the future. Love you all.
Later.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I've been working on a video for like the last 4 weeks, bro. It's taking forever to get done.
Well, see, that's why I don't do the whole editing thing. I just do a one fucking shot, and it's however
I'm doing a video on the 2015 Fantastic Four movie, and I'm just going deep on like what the original movie was supposed to be about, what went wrong, like all the behind the scenes stuff. It's real fun to put together, but it's just not having the time to sit and edit for hours.
Yeah, time consuming. That's why me and Robert, we ain't got time for that. We just upload videos.
Just do it.
One
I'll
take.
do the thumbnail.
If one take, if we fuck up, we'll just fuck it. Redo the whole video. I just recorded a 17-minute video, but now I got to restart because I fucked up.
Or somebody knocked at my door and I don't know how to edit. Fuck it. Dude, I had one. I think my latest one. They were fucking mowing the lawns.
Oh god!
And it was so fucking loud, dude. I swear, I was just so pissed. But I made it through.
Trooper, such a trooper.
Editing.
I wish I could just go live though and just fucking do it that way.
I think that's fine too.
Are you doing it on a phone?
Yeah, pretty much right now. I want to get a laptop.
I think you can go live with a laptop then.
Actually, CVS kills it, man. He's got so many fucking followers. How long have you been doing it for?
Too long. Not. Yeah. It's a curse though.
I
like
it,
editing
man. It really is something. I didn't realize how difficult the process is until you like start getting into it, and then you kind of want to just start doing little fixes here and there, just learning how to do certain things. Like I signed up for Skillshare, which is great because they teach you like all the simple things with like photography or video editing or videography and stuff like that. Because it's something I really like to do. So I figured I'd just go into a little more because eventually, I don't know what I'm talking about, but whatever.
Is there like a free simple editing for?
Yeah, DaVinci Resolve.
Oh, you know what? You probably made me download that shit.
I did. I actually did tell you about it, but your computer from QVC was not up to snuff.
All right, so anyways, moving on. Next subject. So
that's why you need an iPhone, James. Even iPhones are better.
I downloaded LumaFusion from my iPad Pro, so I'm probably doing a lot of my editing through there, so I could do it at work or I could do it,
fancy.
Not have to sit at a PC all day.
I pay for that Adobe subscription.
Adobe's great. Adobe really is great. LumaFusion is great on the go, but if you're making simple shit, then that's all you do. Adobe's
I just really want to get a new mic that my buddy Juan told me he was gonna.
You know what happened to that shit, bro?
No, I don't.
I did send it, and they lost it.
No, whatever.
I sent it to your old address.
Well, then you know what? Some fucking drug dealers have it. And
they're using it now.
I had moved in after us. We had to get a package during Christmas, and it was all bad.
Oh man! Damn, I can't believe I sat there and watched that 2015 Fantastic Four movie twice, like back to back. It was rough, bro.
So I saw it. I didn't see it when it came out. I refused to watch it, and then I was on a flight back home, and it was like the perfect time frame to right when it was ending, I'd be landing, and like the whole time I'm just like, if this plane crashed right now, it wouldn't be that bad.
I'm sure your wife was saying the same thing.
Jesus Christ!
Oh man,
that's so funny.
Good times.
Yeah, bro. The original script was changed, and they just kept 1/5 of the movie or whatever, which was just like the beginning, like the first 25 minutes was kept in the film. Everything else was changed by the studio.
I don't even remember shit about it. I remember
it was so bad. It was so bad.
I remember them getting their powers. I remember them being in the army room or whatever fucking camp that they were in, I think. I remember Doom finally popping up, I think, at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
And that's about all I remember.
Wasn't that movie kind of made to keep the rights?
That was, well, yeah. I mean, essentially, that's what ended up happening. They cut the director's budget in half right when filming started. So, you don't get the thing jumping out the plane. There's a ton of missing scenes. Susan Storm's hair changes at random points in the film. It's really bad.
Nice.
But essentially what was supposed to happen is that they go to the negative zone and they beat Galactus there. and Galactus is responsible for giving them their power somehow. And then Doom becomes a fucking herald of Galactus. Like, it was supposed to be really wild shit. Like, probably better than what we got, but it was just trash, dude. Like, it wasn't a good movie. It was really heartbreaking too. But I don't even mention like fucking what they did with Johnny Storm, like the uproar people caused with that shit, right?
Yeah.
Because he wasn't white like in the comics or whatever. But you know what? You know how people.
No, I even remember. He's the only actor I even remember in that movie. Or no, Susan Storm was the famous chick, wasn't it? Kate Mara, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I only remember those two.
Michael B. Jordan.
Because you remember
was
Josh Trank was supposed to Disney had gave him the go ahead to do a Boba Fett series, but what happened was he ended up fucking destroying a house that Fox got rented for him for the movie and caused like $100,000 worth of damage. So after that, Disney pulled the plug on the live action Boba Fett film. That dude ended up losing his mind because of the fucking studio. Yeah, dude, it's a shame. I'm hoping Marvel does right. So we'll see. This dude and his wife already talked about interest about playing Reed and Susan. So we'll see what they do. I really thought David Harbour would be the thing. I really did, but I don't think it's happening.
Have you guys checked out October Faction?
No.
On Netflix, right? I haven't seen it yet, but
yeah, it's pretty. I thought it was pretty good.
The trailer looked good.
Yeah.
I have no idea what that even is.
Have you watched Locked and Key?
I have not.
I have that lined up though.
That's on my read list too. Like I said, I'm not great reading like indie publisher stuff. What was I? I was fucking reading something weird. I was fucking
October...
reading RoboCop by Boom.
Nice.
I ran into that when I was digging today. Thought it was kind of funny. Yeah.
you pick up
I passed though.
Just random. No, RoboCop.
If I would have known, I would have got it for you though.
No, I have it somewhere here.
Do you have a lot of places to dig at? I mean, you've always got like big stacks of books that you find.
Yeah, he goes and fucking cleans people out.
Like, there's only like 3 places near me. Other than that, I had to drive out of state.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I have like 12, so like within 50 miles. So
okay.
I mean, yeah. So I come up on a lot of stuff. That's what you guys are talking about buying collections earlier. I just fucking cherry pick stuff, you know.
Yeah.
I don't have room for all that shit. I live in an apartment still, so.
Right, it's hard.
You know.
It's hard to fit. Like that's our problem.
Yeah,
we live
for
in an apartment
sure.
too, so a lot of times it's just like, I don't know.
Hold on. So do you have a storage unit or not?
I did have one, and then I got rid of it.
Okay. Because James shames me so bad for having a storage unit. Dude.
Nah, dude, there's nothing wrong with. Like, I wish I had one, but we're planning to move anyway, so I'm just like, let's just leave our shit to the side, and that way when we're ready to move, we're out of here. But I think the storage unit is great.
Shames, yeah,
honestly,
dude,
because
like,
the sideshow statue boxes themselves, like
yeah,
that was worth
sure.
it having it.
Yeah.
I remember Jim Mint posting all his fucking garage full of those. And I was like, oh, fuck that, dude.
It's a lot, dude. It's a lot.
And
like,
you have to keep
them.
The only way to transport them, or if you go to sell them, right? I mean, you don't have them.
You can't just keep them keep the styrofoam. You have to keep everything.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
No, I don't shame Robert. I tell him that I couldn't do it. I gotta have my stuff within reach at all times.
It's just paranoia. It's separation
anxiety. This book. Oh shit, it's this story.
No, that's why you got to go to a legit storage place, though. I mean, you don't want one that has a fucking a janky hinge and shit. You know, my storage unit is pretty fucking.
Well, yeah,
it's funny though. Like James, like he sat there and just like shamed me, but then I showed him all my boxes. And he's all, okay, I get it.
I know. I shamed him. I told them something about a fucking tin can, and they were like, "No, they're made out of concrete." And I was like, "Oh, fucking fancy storage place." I thought it was like a tin stack. No, he got the fancy concrete everything.
You get them climate controlled and stuff too now. It's
He's
crazy.
in the type that the
Yeah.
people move into and try to live in. I've seen that.
You see those videos of
No,
people
that-
fucking building a house inside of a storage unit?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I
Hell,
think about it sometimes. I'm like, wow, this is a good idea.
Yep.
Yeah, our storage unit, they don't let us do that. She wants to die. I'm gonna have one less daughter.
How far is your storage place from your house? From your
That's a
apartment?
good question.
It's like a mile, like nothing too
Oh, that's
crazy.
Is it like
That's
key
not
or pin pad or?
Well,
Little
so
both.
it had they have cameras everywhere, and then they have like you can only get in with certain codes, and every person's code's different.
What's your code?
And then so so you can have keypads, and there's actually 2 slots for two locks, so you can put 2 if you wanted.
Nice for the extra security.
Yeah, and then every time you open the gate, like the alarm goes off. So
Is it 24 hours though? Can you
Yeah.
go like anytime? Oh shit.
yeah, we went one year and wrapped Christmas presents. So
Really?
yeah,
That's pretty smart. Just fucking do it at the storage locker. That's smart. James doesn't celebrate Christmas with. He just puts bows on the light switches and says Merry Christmas.
My kid and then my other future kid they're too small. They don't give a fuck.
He gives them antifreeze.
damn.
Here you go. There's some oil, some antifreeze.
Got this shit on clearance. We're trying to sell it out. Oh, yeah.
Oh shit. Damn.
Yeah, but it does suck having your stuff like in a different location. But you know, that
do you just try
that's
to
what-
keep like your more expensive stuff with you, where you can kind of keep an eye on
yeah,
it?
for sure.
Yeah.
That
I'd
stays with me,
freaking
but
out.
then like all the other stuff, and then like I still like try to organize here and there because you know, we need more racks and stuff. So that's where the CLZ app really helps out, because you could actually like categorize everything. You could put them in different boxes and stuff like that. So like even if I needed a book, I could just send my wife and be like, hey, look in this box and you know,
Right.
this issue. And
Such a great
you know,
app.
she yeah.
Such a great
So yeah, for sure. And they keep like improving it too. So that's even better.
Yeah, I dig it. I
Yeah.
use that stuff for Jen's stuff, for my stuff, and we just share it. So it just makes it easier because we're not like, do we have this? Because you're really not gonna remember if you have certain books.
I do though. That's the weird thing, man.
I-
I'm fucking like
there's been
autistic when
times
it comes to that shit, dude.
There's been times I bought a dope. Thankfully, it wasn't like expensive, like maybe $2 or $3 I spent on a book, thinking I didn't have it, and then I'm like, ah, shit, I do have it.
Yeah.
You know?
What I can't remember if I sold something though, because I'll be looking for shit, and then I'll be like, oh fuck, I think I sold it.
Right, I already sold this shit.
I've got that app, and I bought the same issue of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles twice at the same con. So
But that's
I mean, it
that's
happens.
That's a cool thing though. You can actually show like put in how many issues you have of it.
Yeah.
Because there's books that I buy like you know, if I see them, I'll buy them all day. You know.
Right,
It's
right,
just
for
like,
sure.
Yeah,
Especially
they
if
were.
it's gonna get bigger down the line. Fucking pick
Yeah.
them up.
Yep.
Well, Crush is one of those books that I just like.
You buy
Every
them
time I
expensive.
see it, like, yeah, I mean, it's for sure. And I have like 20 issues, and it's like, I mean, it's not a matter of if it's gonna hit, it will hit, and
Oh, for sure.
you know, I have a shitload, you know, but
Damn, that's pretty smart.
yeah, man. I mean, but yeah, I enjoy having a storage unit. The only, like I said, the only thing that sucks is having it elsewhere, you know. So
It's not too
like
close
when
to reach.
Stars and Stripes hit, like I was like, fuck, like I think that's my storage unit, you know, because they, you know, they go from like a $2 book to like a 20 to
They
50.
jump.
Even
Jumps
that
overnight.
the new Avengers, Hawkeye's daughter,
Kate Bishop.
Keep it up.
yeah, Kay Bishop, dude. Like, I mean, you know, that when that hit, it went high.
Yeah, and nothing
That
happened
shit-
with that.
I know.
Nothing yet anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, people are
That dude, that's like an
things.
X23 type of deal though, because it's like with X23 people were talking and talking, and it took a long time, but it finally did hit, and when it did, it was just like fuck.
I need some Nova villains to hit. I got a couple doubles of those.
Yeah,
Is that what you hoard? You hoard Nova
if,
stuff?
if I see them for $1 and it's like a first appearance of a villain, I'll pick it up.
Yeah.
Because Nova, they don't run very high unless it's issue 1.
Well, you know what else isn't around very high is villains. In my opinion, I think villains don't
They don't maintain. That's for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah, they'll spike and then drop.
We were watching Winter Soldier today, Jen and I, and I'm watching it with her. I go, that's a guy from a comic, right? Because George St. Pierre, he plays Batroc.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, that's a dude in the comic. She's like, I'm like, yeah. And I showed it to her. She's like, I get it, but no one respected it. No one gave a shit. You know what I mean? It was such a minor, a minor villain.
Yep.
For me, I think it's like events, and then heroes, like first appearances or whatever. Like look at Black Knight. I don't think anybody was really collecting like, oh, you got the first person Black Knight, need it. Then all of a sudden, Kit Harington was like, oh, I'm the Black Knight, and now forget about it.
I know.
And it sucks because Avengers is a run that I collect. Like 1 through 100 is the goal. So now it's like now they're cherry picking all these different villains and all these different people. Like Kang, like I said, I was saying earlier, like Kang the Conqueror. Like that's a book I'm definitely scooping up. Hopefully in May, just before like.
And that's a book I used to see all the time, dude. You know what I mean? Like you walk in a comic store and it's like on the wall for years,
and you kick yourself.
Nobody cares
because you're like, I won't get it this week. I'll get it
because that's the one that looks like it had Mario coins all over the damn place. Huh?
Right. I'm sure I'm sure there'll be discussion, right? Because you had Rambut in Fantastic Four, which technically they say it's his first appearance, but he wasn't Kang the Conqueror. He was Rambut or whatever. He had a couple of appearances before it was Kang the Conqueror, but I don't care. I'll pick it up all day.
Let me ask you: do you have a 45 and 46?
Which one's that one? I would have to check.
Black Bull, Inhumans. Do you have a Medusa?
Yeah.
You have all those?
Yeah. The only one I don't have is Inhumans, believe it or not. But I do have First Medusa, Black Bolt.
Have you watched the TV show or not?
I tried, bro. I tried. I did not like it.
It's fucking good. You gotta finish it, man. I'm
the only person that's like, it's so good. I really tried. It's on Disney Plus. I'll check it out.
I've been getting these West people to watch that shit, and did you watch it, James?
No.
Oh, come on, dude! Like, it's good.
I haven't watched anything. I ain't got time right now.
I'm not saying it's perfect, dude, but like, it is.
You think people
good.
giving it more shit than it deserves? Like, you think people are harder on it than it deserves to be? Like,
yeah. Because I recognize the flaws. Like, I do feel like they cut Medusa's hair way too.
Yep.
Like the first. Just. All right, I'm back. All right.
Okay.
Like I said, I do recognize people's, that it is flawed, but the thing is like, so yeah, I do feel like they cut Medusa's hair too quick. Like they did it in the first and second episode, and they didn't really get to showcase her powers,
right?
Like, and even Black Bolt, like, but I think that the storyline is like really good. So
I'll give it another shot. I'll watch it with Jen tomorrow.
Well, now that it's on Disney Plus,
yeah.
I mean, yeah. That I stopped watching it because I was watching on Hulu, and then they took it off. So I was like 2-3 episodes deep, and I couldn't find it anymore. And now that they put on Disney Plus, I recently watched it, and so I've been hitting up some of the West members. I'm like, it's good.
Give it another chance, huh?
And there's actually been 2 people that finished the whole thing that I know of in the West. They finished the whole thing, and they're like, "Oh, I loved it."
Yeah, I think
So
I've
it's just
watched
one
like
of
one or two episodes, and I'm like, ah, man.
yeah. You
I was
gotta
more
give it more than that
disappointed.
though,
I was
'cause
more
it's
disappointed than anything because I really like the Inhumans. I think
yeah,
they're
yeah.
pretty fucking cool, but
Yeah.
I gotta give it another look. But I was just like, this is what are they doing? What are they doing to me?
Yeah, because there's more. Yeah, I mean, it's I liked it. You know, I liked it a lot. My wife can't stand it, but I just watched it without her to my own accord. You know, she said that the acting was like
D.
yeah, like D-list acting and shit like that. So. Which you know I can see that too, but yeah, but you're a Fantastic Four fan.
Yeah,
you gotta watch that shit, dude.
I really.
And then
tried,
James, so this is my thing, dude. Like James claims to be like the biggest fucking Inhumans fan,
I'm not an Inhuman.
and he hasn't
Yeah.
even fucking
Are you
watched
really?
it.
I never know that.
He's a black.
I like Black Bolt, but I
What are
haven't
you,
watched
James?
this. I've told you I'm a Black Bolt fan. I'm not an Inhumans fan because I don't know enough about him.
The main character is Black Bolt.
I know that. I'm aware of that. That doesn't mean that the show is any good.
Now you gotta watch it, especially like
James, we're gonna watch it, and we're gonna come on YouTube and do a review.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
that! Hey, put it on right now. Let's watch this shit, dude.
Hey, I'm gonna have some time off here any day now. I'll watch it.
Yeah,
There you go.
I'll give it a look for sure. Yeah, it's one of those stories, man. Medusa's such a cool character too.
Yeah, dude, they did it wrong though, man. Like it's just yeah, she plays an important role in the show. So yeah, it's you gotta watch that shit. Add that shit to your queue. But I know you're not gonna watch it, James.
I will eventually.
But you don't like good things anyways.
Wow.
Todd's saying that McFarlane movie's coming out, that Spawn movie's coming out.
I think people are over that shit.
That shit's been coming out the last
Like
3 years.
Who cares? You know, at this point.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Count, you're a pretty good action figure hunter. If you find that Spawn Mortal Kombat before I do, you better give me one. Damn it!
All right, I'll look.
You hit.
I didn't know they made that.
PayPal you immediately.
I know Conk wants one too, so
that shit's gonna get swooped up quick.
Oh,
what is it?
There's Spawn coming up in Mortal Kombat, so they're making a Mortal Kombat. Well, it's a Spawn figure, but for like the Mortal Kombat series line of action figures.
I hope I get them too.
it looks good.
Dude, it's like
I'll let you know if
like
I get them too.
Figure
I'll
they
sell it to you for double.
There's a there's a
like,
list.
I was lucky I got those Toys R Us ones, man, because those are fucking gone now.
They lingered here for a long time.
Yeah.
But there's a list on I think Walmart.com or something that you can check and see which stores are getting that Spawn.
Oh shit. Imagine.
I think they'll be available online too for a little bit.
I hope so.
That's just gonna sell out in a minute.
Wow.
It's gonna last as long as that export
that, and then he made that fucking announcement back to retro line, and I'm like, oh man, that's gonna go fucking quick too.
It's a Kickstarter, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a Kickstarter.
You got it, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey Juan, are you buying that slideshow Harley or not?
I bought it for Jen. She's a huge Harley fan, so I got it for her birthday. And then
did you get the
Dr.
exclusive one or what?
Yeah, the exclusive. And then
so it just comes with a different head or something.
Yeah,
like that?
usually exclusives are just different heads. That's all it is.
Okay.
It's nothing like nothing else. Sometimes they do like a little extra little thing.
Is it interchangeable though with the other one?
Yeah, you just have to pop it off and then put it back on.
Because the way it made it seem like you had to buy like either one or the other.
right. Because the exclusive costs.
I was like, damn, who's gonna spend $1,000?
Dude, it's fucking crazy, dude. I haven't bought any Prime 1 statues yet because those are fucking. I think Steve waited like 2 years for his Mr. Freeze to come. I don't know if I can have that amount of patience. for a fucking statue to come in.
2 years.
I did get the Alex Ross Dr. Doom print, the litho.
Oh, nice.
I'm looking forward to getting that shit in. I'm gonna frame it myself, and then I'm realizing like the fucking frame is gonna cost more than the print.
Just go to Walmart, dude. Walmart that shit.
I'm about to, man. I really want to make like a custom print and shit, like a custom frame, like a fucking nice green felt frame or whatever. But that's just gonna be like $300. I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna throw this shit in a regular frame. Fuck it.
Yeah, that this poster or whatever the fuck, the Adam Muse thing behind me.
Yeah,
I tried to get that shit fucking professional. It was like $800, dude.
Dude,
I was
so
like, hell
much
no.
money to frame a fucking thing.
Yeah,
So I was sell some.
I was like, dude,
with the frame, but I wasn't filming that because the shipping would be a ton more too because it's heavier.
Yeah,
yeah.
I hate
like,
and that was,
my
dude,
shit
that
in
was
the
with
tube.
the discount too. Like, you know, yeah, Michael's, dude, like that.
Yeah, we have a place near me. I was checking it out. They were like, yeah, starting at $213. I'm like,
my gosh,
man, listen, I just want to put this in a nice little frame.
I got some stuff to frame too.
What I might end up actually paying for a frame for is like those Jack Kirby third eye posters. The shit that just glows in the dark, like not glows in the dark, but like blue lighted. They're so expensive, dude. I almost pulled the trigger on one. It was like $150. Usually they go for like $300-$400, but they're awesome. I love them.
You should get it like a CBCS signed book first.
I want to. I remember I was having this talk with somebody the other day. I'm like, look, there's no way CGC will ever say, all right, this is an authentic Jack Kirby signature. So you'd have to just go, I'd rather just get it verified that it is his. I mean, I think his signature is not too hard to verify it's true. It's pretty consistent.
No, actually last year at WonderCon, there was one booth that just had like half of his shit was this CBCS Jack Kirby stuff.
Jesus. See, that's
you know, and I mean it was expensive, dude. But like,
rarely see that shit around here and like cons over here.
Oh, dude, this guy had a whole half a booth of just Jack Kirby signed stuff, and most of it was like signed on the inside and stuff like. So you couldn't even really see the signature.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you're talking about like thousands of dollars just for like maybe like a mid to low grade book, and depending on what type of book it is. If it was a key, it was like 10 G's easily.
I saw a #1 demon signed by Jack Kirby go for like fucking a couple of $100. But on Comic Link, they're always selling like original art, so it's not super unaffordable. I seen them go for like $2,000 or whatever, and hell yeah, I'd throw $2,000 onto some original Kirby art. Why not? You know what I mean? Like that's my guy. Like that's if you ask me like, oh, who's the greatest artist of all time to you? I'm gonna say Jack Kirby, all the time.
Yeah,
all the time. Not saying that everybody else sucks, but it's just something about those old comics and how he drew people's faces and their expressions and shit like that. You can't teach that. You know, he really brought those characters to life. So, you know, hopefully, I'm working on hopefully getting something original by the man at some point. You know, Comic Link has been awesome. I really like that website. Books there are pretty fair when it comes to like pricing.
What's it called? What's it called again?
Comic Link. They sell books. They sell original art. They do auctions. Everything there is the prices I've seen. They've been super fair.
Yeah, it's not well traveled either.
Yeah.
It's not like eBay.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Yeah, the auctions last longer too. Like they give you a preview, so it'll say like this will go on auction like on the the 12th of this month, and you kind of have an idea of what you're looking for ahead of time. But then they last like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm looking at a book actually through my comic shop because I found out they do like multiple payment plans and shit like that. So I emailed them to see like because I think it's like just 10% down. So like the book I want, I'd have to like put down like $300 and then pay that off over X amount of months or whatever.
Dude, that's awesome though, because that's that a lot of times that's the only way people can actually get like grails,
Yep.
is by them being flexible with the payments and stuff like that.
Yeah, man, for sure, and I get it too because a lot of people just want their shit quick. But eBay has been kind of my last resort recently when it comes to books. Honestly, it's just now that you're paying a tax on everything, you know what I mean. Like it'll take a
Yeah, same
$500
here.
book, and it's like it's just too much.
Yeah.
It sucks. It really sucks.
Yeah.
If the deal's good, I'll buy it on eBay. But I'd rather find it.
I agree with you. If the deal's good, get it. But a lot of times,
Well,
man,
I kind of think if it's good, then it could always also get better because I'm sure that their sales are declining. Like, who's really making money on eBay right now? Like, as far as comics, comic books goes.
and people are so apart on like pricing. You know what I mean? Like you'll find like a 1.0 of a big key or whatever, and they'll be like 2,000. Then you find another 1.0 it's like 4,000, and then another 1.0 it's like 3,500. So it's just like like what can you do?
Yeah,
I think the exclusive market, like the people selling exclusives, they kind of stay pretty tight. But I mean, your bigger, older keys, you might find something $200 less between two different posts on eBay.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Like I'm looking for a spectacular Spider-Ham #1, which is the first appearance of Dr. Doom, and so I've been going back and forth with one guy for like a month, trying to give him an offer for the book, and he just it's 9/6 white pages newsstand. I think he wants like $80 for it, so I'm like I'll give you 60 for it, and he just never budges on the price, and this is like the last month or so. So he keeps relisting it, and I keep sending him the same offer or a little bit more just to own the book. But
I mean, if you spend a little bit more cheddar, you could probably get like a 9.8.
Which I was looking
not
for.
a little bit more cheddar, but like a decent, a decent more amount. You can get that 9.8.
Yeah, for sure. I'm keeping an eye. I'm not rushing. I'll get it eventually. I just think it's such a cool book, but I don't want.
Oh yeah, dude! I think I have like 3 raw copies of that shit. That's just one of those books that used to be my very first comic I ever had.
Really?
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's a fun comic. That's why I like
it. I mean, if you guys watch my fucking videos, you would know that shit already.
They're so long, I have to break them down.
Yeah, I watch your like segments.
Yeah, I do too. Like I read Greg's post. I read him in segments.
I watch him on lunch breaks over a week.
Yeah, they're long. Like when you post a 45-minute comic call, man, there's a lot of books.
And don't get me wrong, I like those long videos where you can just sit and see what people get and stuff like that.
It's hard because like you look at a stack and you don't think that it's gonna take as long as it did, and like though I have to cut out a lot of books too, so it's not like I'm fucking showing every single thing. Like I'm showing stuff that I enjoy or things, like I don't show my fucking pull list or my so I just even though I thin it out, it's still not enough. And I don't feel like I'm talking too much.
No, the videos are good, on each book. And I love to watch them. Like I said, it's not like doing a fucking unboxing of a fucking collection you just bought and you're there for 3 hours.
Wow. Hey, I was there with you, brother.
Wow. I was long.
That was the only one.
It was long, but it was fun. And then you see James just getting so tired at the end, and I'm like this. Oh my god! I was up in my time to like 1:32 in the morning.
Oh man!
And James is like, look at all these. What was that elf book you were getting? The fucking bitch. What was the fucking?
Akira?
No, not the Akira. That other one you kept getting.
Oh, the other anime one, right? Oh my god, what was that shit called?
There was so many.
I don't know. But yeah, and it was all these different boxes and shit.
It was like you just done it. Like we got more, and then we're all watching because it's fun to watch. Because you just don't know what the hell you get.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But James got some really good stuff in there.
Oh, some bangers.
For sure.
And then like with me, what happens a lot is like I'll have like a stack like that big, and then like I'm like, well, that's not enough. You know what I mean? So I'll just like hold on to it, and then I'll go to a shop and like just fucking hit like a big, even bigger stack. So it's like, fuck, I don't have time to do this now, because like the last couple of weeks my kids have had days off of school and shit like that.
Right.
So I don't do them when they're here for obvious reasons, and
shut the fuck up. Make a video.
Yeah, so I just gotta like wait until I have time.
You just gotta do it when you get the time. Yeah, same here, man. Like I've just been tired from fucking work. So just sit and want to record and sit there and edit for an hour or two.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoy doing it too, but it does take, even the upload time, dude. Like I could finish a video and like it takes for fucking ever to upload, dude. And I'm just like, what the what's wrong with my shit? Yeah, exactly. Oh, and then it fucking fails. Like that's the worst because you got to start it over.
My IG does that all the time.
Yeah, man.
All the time.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But yeah, I enjoy putting them out there, and I do get a lot of good feedback from them.
Yeah, dude. Haul videos are really fun to watch, especially when someone's like excited and you're just like, look at this book, I got this, blah blah blah. And it doesn't necessarily have to be like these major fucking keys, right? Like, I just want to see books. I want to learn about them, right? Like, even if it's a $2 book, it can still have an interesting fact to it. You know what I mean?
I think I get better responses when I post like underground stuff because like a lot of people don't know about like. I mean, I'm not an expert at it by any means, but I do fucking throw out there the little information that I do have. So
and that's the best part of like haul videos, right? It's just learning something fucking new you didn't learn before, right? Like, this was this first Adam Hughes interiors.
Yeah,
I didn't know that shit. You know what I mean? Like, but I do now.
And I love watching haul videos too because a lot of times what happens is like, you learn about a book and you're like, fuck, I need to find one. And your first thing is like, oh, I got to go on eBay see how much they are. But then you'll just see them at a store or whatever. What's up, Steve?
Oh shit! Still nice. All of our two viewers.
Oh man,
Steve, we're on West Coast time right now, dude.
Dang.
Who's even watching this shit anymore?
Nobody.
No one. It's just us
I'm logged in, so that's one.
I'm just drinking. I started late, so.
Damn.
I'm on the Drunkcast right now, Steve, and I don't even drink.
I just gotta charge my camera for tomorrow.
What are you doing up so late, man? You waking up from a nap?
18 money.
Damn, I just got out of a work thing, so I didn't think you guys would still be on.
We are soldiers.
Yep. Robert White Cloud.
Mike fell asleep at his desk.
Mm-hmm. Damn. So how'd it go?
Good. We didn't get in trouble too much.
Yeah.
Too much. All right.
Yeah.
It's been good, man. We have people. I put the fucking link on the YouTube chat. See, I saw Zombie in here. I don't think he figured out how to work it though.
Yeah, you gotta watch with that stuff though. Someone let someone on their stream like 2 days ago, and the guy ended up showing his freaking wiener.
I'd be like, oh, look at that little dick.
I'm always
asking.
You know what? I'm always asking for it. Maybe
Rob's
one day I'll get it.
One day you're gonna get it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna laugh at it because it's so small.
Have you heard a story of Alan tattooing a dick?
No.
Alan told us when he tattooed a 75-year-old man's dick. He put a spider on his head.
God.
And he was circumcised.
And you can't tattoo the head of a dick unless it's hard. So the dude had to go get hard first, and then
to go give it a wank.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you gotta watch it now.
He said it wasn't gay because there was latex in between them. So a rubber glove.
And he sat like a woman would sit at the gyno.
Yeah.
Spread eagle and shit.
Yep.
Oh, man.
He put the dude in stirrups.
I don't know if you saw this, Steve. Hold on.
Oh yeah, hold on. Cheers.
James had his cup.
No, you gotta show the other picture first.
Oh my god.
Which one? This one?
No, the other one. That one.
Oh my god!
Show me your cup, James.
Show me a cup, James.
The origin of the cup.
Oh,
It's
man.
the same fucking cup.
It's
Yeah, I
Uncle
know.
Si.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Man, he got it like that, huh?
The party just started.
We'll crack one open.
We're talking about your influence at conventions.
He does have influence. Let me tell you.
Yeah. I may have worked a little magic this past weekend.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's
You tell
hysterical,
the story
man.
of the art auction about the 130.
No.
I haven't talked about that. I got it hanging up
Oh
right
my
over
God.
here.
So we're at this art auction shit. As I think it's the first time we've all been there or whatever. So there was a piece come up and I was bidding on it and they were going up in increments of 50 and it got to 400 and it was going like once, twice. And I was like 425 and they're like, all right, sold. We'll do it.
Oh shit.
What the fuck?
425. A couple other pieces come up and then this piece that Matt was bidding on comes up and it gets to like 100 or whatever and Matt's just like 130 and they're like 150 sold.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
My pockets were a lot lighter after that.
Oh my God.
It was a ton of fun though. Like I don't regret it one bit.
It's
No,
always
dude,
fun, man.
it's
Especially
awesome.
when people are there like cheering you on and shit. You just want to spend everything you own.
The guys,
there's like some dude behind us who was just pissed off at us because he said we were buying everything.
This is how Steve looks at you when you're looking at a book. That's the look. Jen's like, yep, that's Steve. You look at something, he just
how do you
looks
say
at
no to that face?
you. Can't. It's rough,
Yeah,
man. It's rough.
no, but like seriously, the guy stopped the auction. We were laughing so much.
Really?
What is so funny? I'll definitely go back to that. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that next year.
Yeah, we're Jen and I already committed. We're going. We're gonna be out there next year.
Dude, you gotta
it's
come,
so
man.
much fun.
It's a really good time.
We have so much fun at Baltimore. I imagine.
Yeah,
Baltimore's great. Baltimore's great because we have Sam with us at all times. I was telling him like I would look at a book, right, and then I go, Sam, what do you think? He's like, hold on, and he's looking right through GPA, and then in front of the vendor, looking at me, he goes, nah, let's get out of here, and he'll leave. And the vendor's like, what the fuck? Like there was no haggling. Like Sam won't even say, oh, haggle with him. He's like, nah, let's just get out of here.
Well, was it at a point where like there was no point in haggling because you would be asking for like 75% off just to get at it at like regular price?
No, I think the haggling was always like, all right, see if you could bring it down to this much or whatever, and then we'd ask, and then they'd do it. You know what I mean?
Because sometimes there's dealers that are just like way out there, and it's just like there's no point even haggling.
Well, for sure, you just kind of walk off, and then leave it at that. But for the most part, I think at Baltimore, especially, I think you can find some pretty fair deals. You know what I mean? Because it's not like a major con like New York Comic Con where you're paying a shit ton of money for booth space. You know what I mean? Baltimore, I think, is a little more friendly when it comes to like, I've heard people up here in Jersey say Baltimore's such a great show just to buy books. You know what I mean? People who have booths up here at these shows, they go to Baltimore just to buy books,
Yeah, I don't think we have any conventions out here that have that type of reputation.
Are you guys worried about WonderCon?
I mean, nobody's talking about it, so it's like I don't think it's gonna get canceled. I'll be surprised if it does.
Right. I think by that time it'll be a little bit more contained. You know what I mean? Like they're testing.
Nah, I think this shit's gonna go out till November, so even LA Comic Con might get affected. But we'll see.
It's kind of tapering off in some like China, so it took like 2 months.
It's
so
like, like I think about it, I'm like, fuck, like I just want it now so I could get it over with. But apparently, you could get it multiple times. So yeah, so it kind of defeats the purpose, Right. You can't just get over it. You gotta, It's
man.
actually it'll fuck you up.
Damn.
It's not like
Is what it
chicken
is.
pox, dude. Yeah, it is what it is, man.
Damn, boy, you drinking claw up there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is all your fault.
I'm the fucking worst.
You're lucky Steve's not like a drug addict and fucking making you do drugs and shit.
We were up till 2 a.m. and got up at like 5:30 the next day on the first day.
Yeah. That was rough.
Yeah.
At Baltimore, we bought so much White Claw that we had like 2 cases left in my room. So I left it in the fridge with a note to the cleaning crew, and it said, "You're welcome."
Yeah. God, we left all those Jello shots, all that shit.
Yeah, Jello shots. There was pie. Someone brought pie.
That sounds like a party.
It was great.
Damn, cream pie.
Green pie. Oh man, Baltimore was great. That Saturday night, we all got. Oof, that was bad. We were taking pictures with random people. We were tagging random people who are.
Wow, really?
Yeah, it was bad.
Damn.
It was bad. It was fun though. Everybody was really. It was a really nice time with a lot of people, even outside of like our club, just in the community. Like we ran into a ton of people, out there, and they were super cool. We had not one problem. Everybody was real friendly, real kind.
It's gonna suck for those motherfuckers that didn't get a hotel like we told them to.
Yeah, dude. I booked my hotel like real quick after, because what it is, they also hold a half marathon at the same time during the so everybody comes through. So
is that mandatory or what?
What?
The marathon, is that mandatory to go to the con?
Probably.
Imagine.
Oh my God, no.
I'll be power walking.
Oh man.
I would power walk my ass. James, what are you looking at?
UFC.
Oh.
Trying to see who won, but I don't think it's happened yet.
No, that shit's. It'll probably go on soon.
Hey, who's fighting this time?
Yoel Romero, and then I forgot the other guy's name.
He's the champ. Like
Yoel is a really funny fucking dude, man. That dude cracks me up.
Fun.
Yeah, these 2 girls just fought right now. And
who won?
Fucked up.
The chick that got owned by what's her face?
The Chinese girl won. But yeah,
anybody push any buttons tonight?
Hey, Matt, you know Immortal Biggie Shack, right?
Oh yeah.
Hey, that fucking streaming this shit right now.
He's something else.
He's fucking cool, man.
Live streaming, smoking cigarettes, and they go dig through books and stuff.
Dude, he had a rough, like, what was it, like last week or something? His car kept breaking down, like, he was live streaming the whole thing, and it's just like, fuck, like all this bad shit's happening to him, and we're there with him as it's happening.
Yeah, he hangs it out there. He's funny.
Who's that?
Yeah,
and
Immortal Biggie Shack.
Yeah, he's always doing a wrestling gimmick.
Oh yeah,
all the time.
You know how you have your mic right there? He has I don't even know what it's called, dude.
He has like an old school microphone. Like he'll hold it like
like
promo all the time.
And then he wears a belt around his shoulder.
That's funny.
And a Hulkamania bandana.
Yeah, do-rag. Yeah.
Oh, it's great.
Damn.
And you think it's a gimmick, but like he dresses like that every single time he live streams. So
that's hysterical.
He's keeping it real, you know.
Yeah,
I think we should go live more. I mean, that'd be drunk, but just go live more and shoot this shit.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
This shit's fun, dude.
It's great. I'm drunk. I'm really fucked up.
Dude, what the fuck is wrong with her head, Mike or James?
What?
That's a huge head, dude.
What?
Her head.
Oh, chick? Yeah. And all the fucking they're posting that she looks like the dude on that Elephant Man movie or whatever.
Oh shit!
She has like, she's gotten hit in the forehead, so her forehead is like fucking.
She looks like a fucking Vulcan from Star Trek.
Yeah, someone else posted that.
She looks like a Klingon.
Yo, James, how tall are you?
6'3", 6'4" ish.
Oh my gosh.
Still a bitch.
Yes, exactly.
Big
Still a
sexy.
bitch.
All the Rock just posted about Black Adam again.
Is he what happened now?
No, it's more just him in the gym promoting it.
Oh,
Rock's fucking a monster, bro.
Dude. Oh man, I can't wait for that fucking movie.
That and Fast and Furious number
9.
9, is it?
Yeah, but he
Yeah.
didn't do that though.
I'm so glad Hana's back. Now I could watch it again.
It's a shame that him and Vin Diesel couldn't fucking get along, man, because the two of them could have kept making some good ass fucking.
I don't know, dude. I think it was time.
Yeah.
I think he's a terrible choice for Bloodshot.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that was a poor choice.
I was just watching a movie the other day where they threw a shot at him, and I don't remember what it was. I don't know. But yeah, I love The Rock. Jumanji's a good movie too. If you guys haven't seen those,
No,
I haven't seen the second.
I'm not 12.
I like the first one. Do you like chicks? Because that chick is fucking hot.
dude.
Carrie.
Yeah.
We'll have to watch
So
the second
hot.
one. Let me know. I felt like I laughed way more on the second one. I thought it was fucking fun. But yeah, no, it was good. It was. Good. Oh, that's what it was. I was watching that wrestling one, the wrestling movie that The Rock did about that one girl, Paige or whatever her name.
Paige, yeah, wrestling with my family.
And when he calls the dad, and he's like, "Hey, it's Dwayne Johnson," and he goes, "Oh yeah, and I'm Vin Diesel," and he goes, "I hope not," or some shit like. Yeah, no.
The Rock could really beat up Vin Diesel though.
Have you seen that wrestling movie though, James?
Sure. Huh?
Have you seen that wrestling movie?
I saw like bits and pieces of it.
But I know you fucking watch your Pornhub, right?
Well, yeah, but I saw that the whole thing, but that's a different story.
Probably the best celebrity sex tape out there ever, by far.
I don't know. That's tough. That Kim K one's pretty good too.
Nah, hell no, dude. Come on, man.
Kim K.
I love it.
Tila Tequila was pretty good.
We're definitely not making no money off this video.
Me?
She's hot. She's hot in such a weird way.
You have weird fucking
Paris
taste
Hilton
in porn, dude.
Paris Hilton, by far the worst one ever. Actually, no, I take that back. That chick from that Playboy Bunny girl.
Yeah, Kendra Wilkinson.
So bad.
That was horrible.
The news broke that hers came out. It was like, oh shit. And then you go and then you realize it's like from 10, 15 years ago, and you're like, ugh.
Yeah. Hey, but you like that blanket though, right? On the
bed. I'm so glad our one viewer is like, yeah, this is quality content. This is what I came to see.
We got to start doing
reviews
on these.
James, weren't you gonna do comic book porn parody reviews?
Damn.
Oh shit!
Hey, I bet he'll get more viewers. More people watch that shit than whatever he's putting out right now.
I think so.
Comic book porn parody reviews. I love it.
That's a good idea. I should stick with it. Yep.
He's just like, okay, so Batgirl walks in, and then fucking the Joker just fucking chokes her out. And then...
Oh man, I love this idea. I think you need to do this one.
Oh man, I will. I can just tell my wife it's for research purposes.
You'll have to do them in segments, though. You know, like
it's R&D.
Well, the first load was 12 minutes.
Oh. Mm-hmm. I like it. I think we're on to something.
Hey, if anyone's down for the cause, you are.
Yep, that's true.
What does our one viewer think of?
Robert's probably our one viewer.
I'm probably our one viewer.
It probably is me, dude.
Probably me. I'm still signed into the
I love it.
There you go. You're the one because I'm not. I don't have it on.
I'm the last comment.
Oh yeah, it is me.
I just put the comments here on the StreamYard page now. Yeah, hey, one of those sounds so good right now.
I'm thirsty now.
Hey, I'm just saying, if you've ever been like to a party like hella drunk and someone act like they showed in the commercials, but if you've ever been to like a drunk party and someone actually comes through with one of those fucking packs of the tacos, that shit hits the spot.
Ooh, that does sound good.
Oh no, dude! Have you seen the fucking nacho party pack? Holy shit, dude!
I saw that one.
Oh my god, that looks like a dream, dude.
Someone comes through with one of those, that's the party of the year right there.
Dude, Mike ate one of those like on his own.
I probably could. Could.
There's never enough nachos, dude.
No. Nope. Oh, good times. Good times. Now I think I actually still have some pizza left over.
Pizza's always good.
Here.
Especially cold pizza.
Yep.
That cheap ass Little Caesars.
That's what I got too. $5 large.
Yeah. Hey, if you for any dude,
what the fuck, dude?
Dude, find her picture. You gotta find the picture of her after.
Send it to me.
Oh,
you just lost a viewer, dude.
Right. Our one viewer just ran away now.
Oh my
god. Also, by the way, over here in LA, we don't have $5 pizzas anymore. They're $6.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow. That's
yeah.
I don't get.
Dude.
That's a crime, bro.
Yeah.
Ever since they came out with those extra most bestest, I can't go back to the regular ones now. Can't do it.
They don't even have they don't even sell the regular ones where I'm at, dude.
Oh yeah.
Like the base price is $6.
$5 is one thing, but six is a crime.
I know that extra dollar really just fucks it up, man.
Cali be fucking you guys over, man. I feel bad.
The one day I went to go order it, like they had just changed the prices like that week, and I fucking refused to even like order it. I was like, this is bullshit. Like I threw a fucking fit over $1. I mean, I ordered like 3 of them, but you know.
Did she lose? She better have lost, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Joanna.
No,
Chestic or whatever her name is.
All right, you got the picture?
Jachink.
Yeah, let's see the picture of it.
Look at that.
Oh, fuck.
People are saying that it was a good ass fight, like fight of the year, though. They went.
That's a hematoma. That's
they went
not
to,
even like.
Yeah, it is. It actually got bigger when Joe Rogan was interviewing her.
What's that brown alien from fucking Star Trek? The one with
the Wolf. Stuff like that.
She needs to go to the Dr. Pimple Popper.
She looked like Frizza.
Frizza, man. Don't be talking shit about my boy Frizza.
Frizza.
Damn.
God, that's bad.
Whew. And now I'm on her page looking at the befores and damn.
It's like she won, but did she really win?
Wow.
I mean, look at that fucking dome.
Never change, James. Never change.
0 viewers. This is fucking a record.
Oh, that's so bad.
Well, dude, it's 10 o'clock on
We're closing down the channel.
It's 10 on the west and fucking 12 and 1 o'clock over there. And
it's like 2 o'clock, man.
Well, and daylight. That's right, daylight. Yeah. See,
also, this is 3.5 hours.
Ain't nobody gonna fucking stay up that late to watch this.
No. Did you guys have a lot of viewers at the beginning?
We did. We had like 10. Record 10. Listen, if I was a hopeful, I would.
He just added 2 more to the record, just so you know.
That's true. Door, we usually get more. We usually get more replays after.
Just so you know, we didn't even hit double digits. So.
No, we got to 10 and then back down to 8.
These drugs, man, they're something else.
These are not meant to be good. These are meant to be terrible. Damn, James got corona.
I know.
R.I.P. James.
Sorry. All right, here I got another one I'm sending you. Oh my god. All right, you gotta. Dude, these two I'm about to send right now.
Bad.
One's a meme, and then the other one is just scary in and of itself.
Damn, so it's 1:00 on the East Coast, and that UFC main event still hasn't started.
I know.
And it's time. We're having a time change
And we're
tonight
about
too.
to jump at 2. It's gonna be 3,
Fuck, man, that's crazy.
isn't it? Damn, bro, that's bad.
And I got to work tomorrow.
Damn.
Holy crap! She looks like a completely different person.
So post the meme first.
Oh my god! That's sickening.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
Oh shit!
Damn.
She looks like
a Resident Evil character.
She legit looks like an alien.
That one. Look at that one. Look at that left
Damn, bro.
So who won?
Yeah, so
she won.
Chinese girl stay. Oh. Okay.
How do you guys come up with them so fucking fast?
You gotta
Holy
send that.
shit.
Now
I'm
that's
quick, bro.
That's the new profile. You gotta send it to me.
That's all I do all day. Damn, dude, they lumped that chick up hard.
How many viewers do we have now?
0.
1 still? 0?
0. All right, whoever joins in the next second gets something.
Gets to be a member.
Gets to be a member.
Gets a free Spider-Man.
Why should Ben
You
Demon Hunter
gotta
joins
check
the
out the
chat?
replay because at some point, Juan and Mike were so fucked up. They're both trying to talk and tell stories, and they would just.
And they were forgetting, dude.
Story.
They
would
were
just
forgetting what they were gonna fucking say.
Juan's in the middle of the story and just be like, I don't remember what I was saying. And then
Yeah,
just,
he's all.
Holy shit!
It was bad for a second, and then
He's telling
I started making these.
and then Mike would fucking. Mike jumps on to try to like continue the conversation. He did the same shit. Just fucking stop.
Dude, Juan was telling a story, and in the middle of it, he's like, "What's up again?" Like,
That's so bad. That's so bad.
Oh.
Man, dude.
Oh man.
If migraine was a person.
Oh shit.
Oh god.
Sounds like it was a good time though.
Oh, it was.
Always.
For us. It was for
This
us.
is why we do these like every few months. I can't do this again for a while.
And we talked a lot about comics too, man. We really
We
did.
actually did. We talked a lot about it.
About what we were reading. We fucking went over Punchline, Batman, which is your favorite. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Mike was asking questions and then we just fucking moved on from them. We didn't answer them. We just kept going.
Yeah.
Or Mike. Mike was like, I gotta go.
But Mike was the person with the most passion in here, though.
He was.
When he said stuff, he said it with like conviction, just,
yeah. He was very adamant about defending his shop for charging more for Batman.
It's like, I don't agree with you. I don't agree with you.
Oh man.
Then Boogie came on here. I forgot what Boogie talked about.
For that 15 seconds where he became the White Claw, like legit sponsor.
No.
Oh my god, that was impressive.
Since I wasn't drinking, I know exactly what Boogie was talking about. How you don't fucking invite him anywhere anymore. That's what he was talking about.
He started doing these shows that I used to go to, and then I'm like, "Hey, I'm going to the show," and then he never shows up again. I I tell him to come to my house. He's like, bro, you live too far. Then he drives 8 hours to fucking Rochester to go see Drew in a fight.
Yeah.
He's a hypocrite. He's a
How far are you guys apart from each other?
an
Like
hour,
30 minutes.
an hour and 20.
It's not bad.
Bro, it's too far.
That's 240 right there. Round trip.
That's about the distance I am from Remy.
Do you guys ever meet up?
For a while, I thought you
Not
and Remy
yet.
were the same person.
Dude, you can't be the only one. Someone else has had the mistake.
It's true. That was a while ago. I figured it out.
You thought I was Remy?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, just like Mike and BAD comics, they
That's
look
true.
the fucking same.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remy's got like really long hair though, and mine's like falling out. So
Y'all keep this party going. I'm going to bed.
Oh, I'm out too. Fuck that.
Yeah, I think I'm
It's been
done.
3 hours and 40 minutes, and then I'm gonna get 1 less hour of sleep.
Juan, why the fuck does it sound like you have a cold right now all of a sudden?
Right?
Because
You're
James
talking
James
out of your
has,
nose.
James has spread it
Yeah.
online
Spread it through the.
to us.
Hey, make sure you edit all this
Hey,
tomorrow too.
I'll check y'all out. Ahorita.
Yeah, I'm out.
I thought James was drinking out of a fleshlight at first.
Oh.